Go. We are live. We're on the air. I think we are. How you guys doing out there? It's Bruce here with Traveling with Bruce. Just checking my phone to see if my show is being picked up. I see a commercial happening, so that's a good sign. I think we are live. I'm going to double check the quality of the feed here. Looking good so far. Welcome to the show. Welcome to my channel. This is Bruce with Traveling with Bruce from Canada. Creston, British Columbia, to be precise. It is August the 11th, 2018. It is day number 365 of this channel's existence. And tomorrow is actually the first birthday of this channel, but today marks the last day of the first year of this channel's existence. I can't believe it. It's already been a year. Welcome, you guys. Glad to have you back. Hope you're enjoying the videos I'm putting up these days and live streams. The views are kind of hobbling along these days. Our subscriber count is at 2,520 people. That's the first year's total tally of subscribers from a standing start. No sponsorship, no experience, no clue on what I was doing a year ago, other than I wanted to make YouTube videos and see how it went. And well, here we are. I started live streaming January the 6th of this year. So that's about, what, 8 months ago now. So the first 4 months, I was only posting videos, sometimes a couple a day, but usually, you know, 5, 6, 7 a week. And then I began to go live in January, and I now do 8 live shows a week and post 1 or 2 videos a week on top of that if I can, you know, I have something to talk about and something I hope you'll enjoy. So there you go. The future, I don't know what the future holds. Specifically, I just know that I want to keep doing what I'm doing. I want to keep growing my following. I want to find how far I can take this channel. I want to broadcast from cruise ships themselves. I want to start taking cruises. I want to do meet and greet cruises with you people and get to see in person and broadcast from ships, and also gather material that I can then use for future videos when I come back between cruises. And make my videos as appealing as possible to as many of you as possible, but to still want to be the guy known for information on the cruise game, what's going on out there. I find that there are different kinds of YouTubers. Of course, there are millions, obviously, tens of millions of YouTubers, and in the travel business, there are some of those. Some of those are professional travel agents, and others are sponsored travelers, and then there are folks who are hobbyists and who just you know, do a video once in a while. I kind of fall somewhere in the middle of it all. I'm not paid by anyone to be here. My donations that I receive from my viewers is the lifeblood of my existence. I don't know if there's a sponsor that would want to take me on. I don't hold back when it comes to criticizing a cruise line, as you regulars should know. If you're a newbie and you don't know, I love talking about cruise ships, cruise ship holidays. But if a cruise line screws up, I just unleash on them, which probably doesn't help in the PR department with regards to, oh, we should give this guy a free cruise, or we should treat him like a travel agent and give him the PR tour. No one calls me because maybe they're afraid I'll say something. I mean, I'm not a bad guy or anything like that. I'm not looking to pick a fight, but if I see something that's done wrong, I think I'm going to speak up about it and let you folks in on what I feel is going on. And so far, most folks who watch this show seem to like that approach. They'd rather I not sugarcoat something, tell it the way it is, and live with the consequences and go from there. And that's just the way it is. I'm going to keep doing that. I'm just going to keep going forward with how I see it, because I am not a travel agent. I am not sponsored by any agency out there to huckster a cruise or convince you to go somewhere and get a commission for. I do get paid from a few sources, of course, which I try to be as open as I can about my channel. I do get paid by Amazon. If you ever buy anything on Amazon through my Amazon link, which you can find down below here in the description, I do get a commission, or a finder's fee if you call it that. I also get a finder's fee. I get a commission every time anything like this is ordered from my Redbubble store. You want to pick up a Traveling with Bruce t-shirt or a coffee mug or any of the items that are available there, Yep, I do get a fee for that. It's built into the price of the item, and I thank you all very much for the help. I do get paid by YouTube for commercials, and there are commercials running on my videos from time to time. Some of you see them, some of you don't, and I do get a couple bucks a day these days from YouTube. It's not a lot, but it's something. There was a 120-day time frame where I wasn't monetized. I had been. I got kicked out. Now I'm back in. The whole reorganization thing just blew everything out of the water for all of us in the smaller area of YouTube, which I'm a smaller channel. And I finally got re-monetized about a month ago, or a little, maybe 5 weeks ago. Thank God for that. And I'm back in. Would be nice if I did 10,000 views a day, but I don't. This channel doesn't do that kind of volume. Not yet. With 2,500 subscribers, it's growing, but it's not a. I'm not a viral video kind of guy. I have a hardcore group of followers who follow me closely and enjoy their company very much on my daily chats. And I'm reaching out as best I can to new followers through multimedia and social media marketing techniques that I'm trying to come up with. I'm trying to work the Facebook group page I have for Traveling with Bruce. I have a Twitter account. I have a Instagram. And I try to let the world know what I'm up to. And of course, my viewers, thank you. You guys, a lot of you out there have been very helpful, very instrumental in exposing this channel to the social media universe by sharing some of my videos on Facebook and other platforms. And I appreciate that very much. Some of you have literally called friends or emailed friends or texted friends to say, I know you like cruising. You like to go on a cruise. You should watch Bruce. He loves talking about cruise ships. It's a lot of fun on his daily shows. And thank you for that too. I appreciate it. Anyway, what a year. Just an incredible year. I had no idea a year ago that I would be as busy as I am now. I didn't think I would be as busy off of YouTube that I am. I'm extremely busy with so many other things to promote this channel, and it's what you have to do. If you're going to be a successful YouTuber, you've got to constantly be pushing your channel and exposing it as much as you can, as best you can. I had no idea that that would be the case. I thought the channel would just promote itself, just put the video out there, and the video will find viewers. No, you have to help the video find viewers. What I do find though is when people do find my channel, they'll write to me and they'll say, "Oh yeah, I just subscribed to you. I really enjoy your videos. I find them very informative." And then they'll write back like a week or two later and say, I've been watching your videos now for 2 weeks. I can't believe how much I'm learning about going on a cruise. It's incredible. Your channel's fantastic. So I'm getting a lot of that follow-up commentary from people, and I very much appreciate hearing that. If there's any kind of topic you want me to cover on this channel, let me know. I'm more than happy to do it. If you have a question about cruising, going on a holiday, the new cruise ships coming out, port of calls, what can you do on a cruise? What can't you do on a cruise? What it all means if you're new to cruising, bring it on. Fire away some questions to me. I and my viewers who are signing in already while you're watching me, we're more than happy to try to answer any questions you have about going on a cruise. This channel is perfect for a newbie. If you've never been on a cruise before, you're a brand newbie to cruising, this channel is perfect for you. We talk about cruise ships all the time and what's going on. But if you're addicted to cruising, like a lot of us are, we've been on multiple cruises. We can't wait to get on the next one. This channel is for you too. We love talking about our experiences over the years and just in the last while, and our soon-to-be new experiences on cruising all the time. You'll find that if you're new to this channel, you realize, oh man, his followers are really into the cruising game, and we are more than happy to share our thoughts with you on what the trials and tribulations are about going on a cruise, the positives, the negatives, and everything in between. And we love it. We absolutely love the vacationing idea on a cruise ship. It's absolutely fantastic. Today, I don't have much in the way of cruise news for you, really. The topic today is, should I do a meet and greet cruise? I was going to have a longer title, but you can't really write a long title on YouTube. You have to kind of keep it short and sweet. So the real question to me, for me, to you is, should we do a meet and greet cruise? If so, when, where, what cruise line, what ship, how long, you name it. Tell me what your thoughts are on what would be the perfect meet and greet cruise. It doesn't have to be just one. It could be the first one ever, or it could be a suggested meet and greet cruise that we should do going forward. I'd love to do one before the year is out if that's possible, and I certainly want to be doing meet and greet cruises right off the bat in the new year, January, February, and from there going forward. I'd like to do multiple a year and multiple venues, not just one region, but multiple regions. But share your thoughts. Let me know. And would you come on a meet and greet? Under what terms and conditions would you like to come on board a meet and greet cruise? I need to know if there's enough interest out there for me to even bother contacting a travel agency entity. I'd probably go through vacationstogo.com and try to set it up through them. Because of course I'm not a travel agent. I won't take bookings for anyone, but if we can identify a cruise that can become a meet and greet cruise, I'd like to then promote it as such, get it set up, reserve a number of cabins, and go from there. I need to know how many cabins would I need to reserve for a meet and greet cruise from viewers out there who are watching me now and tonight and watching this video maybe tomorrow or next week. Comment below if you are watching on a rerun. Tell me where should we go and what cruise line should we be on and what ship should we consider. And let's go from there. I'd love to get your thoughts on that. All right. I want to say hi to everyone who's signing in. The comments have been coming in here while I've been talking away. Again, I want to thank everybody for supporting this channel for the last year. The number one way that people have supported this channel, other than watching me, is through donations. People have been sending me donations. I've made no bones about this. I do this full time. This is my kind of job. I'm constantly researching topics to talk about during my shows, for my videos, and also for my trivia. And I do trivia Tuesday nights and Thursday nights at 8 o'clock in the evening, and we will have trivia later today. I've got trivia questions lined up for you guys, and we'll see if we can stump you today with some of these questions. So I'm constantly doing that, and I make no bones about it that the advertising revenue helps. The affiliate marketing money from Amazon, it helps. The merchandise sales for Traveling with Bruce merchandise, it helps. Thank you. But the donations that come into me directly are the absolute 80% of the revenues that come to this guy. It's from viewers like you. Pardon me. I'm just pouring some caffeine-free here cola into one of my coffee mugs. Here we go. There's a coffee mug there. Traveling with Bruce mug with that logo there. Just need a beverage. Yes, people do make contributions to this channel on Super Chat through YouTube when I'm on live, and I don't mind it. I thank you very much. But 30% of the funds that come my way, that come to be pledged here, 30% goes to YouTube for the handling and the promotion of the Super Chat. If you send me a donation of $5, $1, $10, $100, whatever you want, 1,000, 10,000, 94 to 96% of all funds sent to my channel through my PayPal donation button, which is, you can find it on my homepage, my Traveling with Bruce homepage. There's an icon. There's a bunch of them. One of them is it's a PayPal donation button. If you click on that, you can send funds to me anytime you want, day and night, 7 days a week. 94 to 96% of those funds land in our account for Jennifer and I, my wife. And it's instantaneous. It's within 5 minutes we can spend it, and it just makes a huge difference. And I thank you all for any and all of those. Thank you. I'll leave it at that. That's the end of the crowdfunding for the day. Now let's talk about saying hi to everybody, and then let's get into the topic of should we do a meet and greet cruise. Kat is here. Hi, Kat. She signed in today at looks like 1:13 this afternoon. We're on at 2 Eastern. It's now 2:11 Eastern time. Tracy Dunlop. Hi, Bruce, and all 87 Fahrenheit earlier today in Naples. Then rain, thunder, lightning, and now temperature is down to 78. But real muggy, obviously. Still raining and thunder in the distance. Yes, it might be cooler, but it's muggier. But welcome to the show, Brittany Lockwood. Hi, Bruce and all. Hi, Brittany. Brittany, I have a question having to do with seasickness. What would you recommend for it when not even what the cabin gives his crew will work, or what the captain gives his crew will work? My mom is highly prone to motion sickness, and the trains are not an issue for her, and trains are not an issue for her. There's all kinds of remedies out there for it. Apparently, some people say eating an apple will make a huge difference. I think that one of the ways to again, this is for me, one way that I think would work for me, if I'm on a cruise ship, I would prefer to be able to see out out into the sea and see what's out there, what's going on, what's causing the problem. So if I can, focus my attention on the waves themselves, even in the distance, and the crests, and all the activity going on, I think my mind would be distracted away from more of the motion. But others say, no, you got to not look outside whatsoever. Get into an inside room, or go into the middle of the ship, a lower level in the middle area of the ship. That'll be the most stable part of the whole vessel as it's doing this. And from there, you can take certain medications. Now they have all kinds of medications for motion sickness. There's the patch that looks like a little Band-Aid you put behind your ear here and here. They have the wristband that also is effective. Apparently, these are sold right on cruise ships. Then, of course, you go to the doctor on board the ship. They do have medication. They can literally give you an injection of some kind of medication. I know a friend of mine was not feeling well and was given one of those, and within a minute they felt much better. Again, is it psychological? Is it or not? I don't know. But there are all kinds of remedies for that. And so, Tracy, I'm sorry, Tracy, Brittany, I would say for that kind of a cure, I would do a YouTube search or Google search and just find all the remedies out there. I know Gravol is available. There's other medications available in pharmacies anywhere for motion sickness, and go from there. Tracy Dunlap, happy birthday, 1-year anniversary for Traveling with Bruce. Thank you. Congratulations. Great vlogs, great live shows, great trivia. Really enjoy your show. Always learning something new. Tracy, I live for comments like this. Thank you so much. I'm just hoping that people out there who see this channel quickly realize, wow, he just talks about everything. I mean, anything to do with cruise ships and traveling, all angles, and is not afraid to try and tackle a topic. What I don't do is I don't do how do I say this nicely? I don't do feel-good videos where I take a tragedy and try to make you feel better. I just tell you what's going on. I'm scouring news sources all the time for updates on cruises, and I try to read between the lines when it comes to public relations press releases with regard to cruise line companies, because they'll tell you something that's just peaches, cream, and honey and bread. It's just beautiful, but the reality is they're hiding bad news from you, or they're hiding a problem that they've got, and they're trying to dress up a pig. That's what they're doing. And I try to cut between that nonsense and tell you what's really happening out there to kind of give you a heads up. Hey, by the way, the latest, one of the latest episodes has to do with the Norwegian Joy. The Norwegian Joy cruise ship, which is only a year and a half old, built for almost $1 billion, sent to China and decked out, completely designed for the Chinese cruise market, supposed to be the preeminent #1 first-class cruise ship for the Chinese cruise market. And Norwegian made a big hullabaloo about it, big opening ceremonies, massive naming ceremony, all this stuff. And the ship has been there barely a year and a half, and they announced about a month and a half ago they are pulling that cruise ship out of China. It's going to go into dry dock for a $50 million retrofit, and it will then be placed in Seattle starting next April, for next summer's cruising season in Alaska. And after the cruising season is over in Alaska by the fall, that ship will be moved down to Los Angeles, will home port out of LA, and will now conduct a series of Mexico Riviera and Panama Canal cruises to Miami and back for the remainder of 2019 into the winter months of 2020. Norwegian made this announcement like it was good news. They tried to dress this thing up like, oh, this is great. We're gonna twin up the Bliss. The Norwegian Bliss is in Seattle right now, and we just put it there a few months ago, and it's doing great business. And oh, the demand is so great. We're gonna bring the Joy over from China, and it's going to join the Norwegian Bliss. And next summer it's going to be just fantastic. These two twin ships will just do great things. And we'll take the Pearl, the Norwegian Pearl that's doing Alaska this year. We'll remove it and we'll move it somewhere else. It's just fantastic. Well, yeah, it's not fantastic. Cruise lines do not build $1 billion cruise ships, place them in a market that they thought would last for 10 or 20 years, and in 18 months yank the ship out of there, strip it, and repaste it with English language signage, or redo the entire on deck everything. Restaurants are going to be ripped out and put back in. Everything is going to be Americanized, because this ship is a Chinese tourist type ship, and an American would feel they're on a foreign vessel. They'd be lost. The signage is all in Mandarin. The casinos are all Mandarin language casino slot machines and symbols and everything. Yeah, you wouldn't know what to do. All that's going to be ripped out, and we're going to put in a Las Vegas style casino. All the entertainers are going to be bumped off that ship. They're going to be putting North American entertainment on there. This is going to cost them millions more than the $50 million refurbishment. And this is bad news. This is corporately not good news. It's the kind of news this is what Norwegian has to do. I mean, I credit them. They have to do this. They got to take the ship out of China. It's not selling out. They're probably running at 70% capacity. They're going to bring it to North America, and they'll fill it up there, but it'll take a while. And that ship may be running 60, 70, 80, 90% capacity for a while. There may be a bunch of freebies for travel agents offered for promotion purposes and to get them on the ship, to tell their clients about the ship. There's going to be some serious marketing going on. It's only begun. That's the kind of stuff I like to be known for. It's not pretty. I don't get brownie points with the PR department at Norwegian for this, because they'd rather I just dress this up and make it all shiny and pretty. But it isn't shiny and pretty. It's down and dirty. It's called sausage making. And this is what happens in the cruise business from time to time. It happens with the Marriott hotel chain. It happens with the Hilton hotel chain. They have problems too. Casinos in Vegas have problems sometimes too. There are certain channels that'll tell you how great things are, and they're promoters for whatever. And then there are channels like mine that tell you what's going on, and that's what I like to do. So I can sleep comfortably at night going, all right, I haven't misled anybody. I'm telling you what I know, telling you the way I see it as I feel it, and I hope it's okay with you. And for those folks who've joined this channel and have found that, oh, he's not giving me happy stories all the time. I'm going somewhere else. It's what you got to do. If you're looking for fairy tales, there are channels that'll give you nothing but fairy tales. But if you want the real deal on traveling, this is the guy. I hope I'm the guy, and I hope I can keep your loyalty for that. And thank you very much for joining me. And I have fun doing this. I think we have fun on these shows, more fun than not. So it's not all doom and gloom or anything like that. So anyway, let's see what happens. Tom Henry, hi, Kat, Tracy, and Brittany. Brittany Lockwood, happy 1 year anniversary, Bruce. Thank you, Brittany. Seakeeper, hi, Bruce, and all. Sunny and Muggy here. I'm on my way to pick someone up at Fort Lauderdale Airport. The things we do for friends. 10 minutes and I'll be gone. 1 year already. Congrats. Thanks, buddy. Kat, woot woot party time. Robert Brandt, happy birthday, buddy. Happy birthday. happy birthday. Hi, Bruce, and all. 77 in Würzburg, Germany. Thanks, pal. Robert, I appreciate that. I know you're joining me live on a Viking River cruise right now. I know you're on it, and it's probably about 10 or 11 at night over there, so not as late as usual. You're watching me, or not that late. Probably 8 at night, right? Right on. Fantastic. Tom Henry, you need Bluetooth radio in the car. CK. Oh, okay. Tom Henry's talking to him about what he needs in the car, so he can listen to me in the car. Tracy Dunlap, has she tried? This is for Brittany's mom, I think, for the motion sickness. Has she tried those patches behind the ear? They work for friends and have issues with motion sickness on ships. They put them on prior to the cruise and change them every 2 to 3 days. So, again, I've seen people on cruises who have them on all the time. They got them on. They got them on when they get to the terminal already, because they've had them on for a day or so, and they're absolutely doing it. It must work for somebody. Tom Henry, it's 89 in Richmond, Virginia. Tom Henry, hi, Robert. Robert, having room service so I can join the show. That means my wife got stuck with the twins. He's laughing out loud. MG Doe, Robert, do you think the river cruise you're on is worth the money? Cat Rose says it's 79, feels like 84. Tom Henry, happy anniversary, TWB. Thank you, Tom. Seakeeper, should Bruce do a meet and greet cruise, an M&G cruise? I certainly hope so, but only Bruce knows for sure. It's not like the subject never comes up on this chat. People want to know. Exactly. Cat Rose, I think it might be fun. Robert Brandt, MG Toe, he's answering the question for MG Toe, whether it's worth it or not. That depends. We wouldn't see the towns if it wasn't the way we're doing it, but if we ever did it again, I don't think we would spring for the suite. We would just do a balcony room, so maybe something a little smaller. Interesting stuff. MG Toe saying that's interesting. Okay, Cat Rose, how are the river levels? Cat wants to know. Robert Brandt saying the service and food, beverage, top notch. First of all, on the ship, everything's fantastic. He's really happy with it. Tracy Dunlop, hi Robert, room service, very nice. No 3-hour dinner for you tonight. Raining in Naples today in Florida. Robert Brandt, river is still low, but we are hoping to keep cruising along. So there you go. River level's low, but they're still moving along it. Brittany Lockwood, the patches is something that my mom has not tried. Okay. Robert Brandt saying, Tracy, still a very nice meal, even with room service. There you go. He's not getting ham and cheese on toast. I'll tell you that. That's great. Seakeeper, thumbs up, everybody. Sylvia Swan, hi all. 83 feels like 93 in Greensboro, North Carolina. Thank you, Sylvia, for joining me. Ed Tollison Jr. is here. Hey, Ed. Hello, Bruce and everyone. 75 raining with flash flood warning here in the Bronx. Flash flood warning in the Bronx. My goodness. You got a home game for the Yankees today? Is the game on, off, or are they on the road? Let me know. Tracy Dunlap, they really work for friends. These are the patches. Brittany, doctor subscription needed for them usually. Okay. Tom Henry is saying hi, Sylvia and Ed. Cool Jazz is here. Hello, Bruce from the overcast New York City. 74 degrees from the weather map. Price of gas, $2.99 a gallon. I will find out tomorrow what the gas price is in Coeur d'Alene. Jennifer and I are getting in the car tomorrow. There's going to be about a 15 to 20 degree cool down around here, and we're heading to Coeur d'Alene for the Costco. We'll get some gas down there while we're there. I'll let you know. Brittany Lockwood, I am not at all prone to motion sickness unless I try to sleep in a vehicle going somewhere. Yeah, that can be a problem. Cool Jazz at Ed Tolson. Where in the Bronx are you? Because we got a New Yorker talking to a New Yorker here. Seakeeper, and we are buffering. He says we are buffering. How do I look? The computer looks okay from here. My phone looks all right. I hope the signal's okay for you guys. We'll keep on going here. Let's see. Cool Jazz is saying hi to Sylvia. Brittany, thank you for the tip. Tracy, Seakeeper, got to go. Everyone be good. See you later, Seakeeper. Sylvia, feeling great. Ed Dolison, I'm at 163rd and 3rd Avenue in the Bronx is where he's located. Richard C. saying heavy storms moving through Philly right now. Tracy Dunlap saying thumbs up. Robert Brandt, Cat Rose. Cool Jazz. Okay. Ed Tolson Jr. down by the old 3rd Avenue L. He knows where that is. Richard C. I have 49 days booked for cruising through May 2019, so I vote we meet and greet in 2020. Well, I'm hoping in 2020 that I'll have had a bunch of meet and greets already, for sure. Ed Dolson at Cool Jazz, not far from Yankee Stadium. I have only lived here 3 years, so unsure about the okay. Sylvia, isn't that where Alexander's used to be on 3rd Avenue? The train not there anymore? Question mark. Cool Jazz. Oh yeah, Ed Tolson, you're a newbie to the old L station. The old L train, you're newbie to that. And Jordan is here. Good morning, Bruce and all. It's 24 degrees Celsius in Brisbane, Australia. Happy traveling with Bruce anniversary, the first birthday today. Thank you, and Jordan, very much, and welcome from Brisbane. Nice to have you back. As always, Cool Jazz saying, yes, Sylvia, that's right. That's where he is. Robert Brandt at Traveling with Bruce. You need titles like Justin Bieber's new haircut. At Traveling with Bruce to kind of jazz up views. Yeah, maybe that's what I should do. I should talk about all the speculation on the Kardashians. Like give you all the Kardashian news and fill you in on all the rapper info. Which rapper got shot today. That kind of stuff. Oh, talk about clickbait. Oh man, Richard C. Morning, and Jordan. Wow, you are up early. Ed Dolson, I ride the 4 and the D train the most, he says. Okay. And Jordan, morning, Cool Jazz. Bruce, will you do a show tomorrow in honor of your anniversary? No, I'm going to Costco tomorrow. I'm going to chicken bake. It's my day off, and I'll be back on Monday, and we'll talk more then. Jeanette Lanzi is here. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. I'm not sure. Hi, Bruce. Beautiful day in Dalton, Illinois. 89 degrees. Bruce, keep telling it like it is. I love your realness and truthfulness. That's why I subscribe to your travel blog. Thank you so much for that comment. That's what I live for. That's what I hope I'm here for you guys. Thank you. Sylvia, my grandmother used to live on 153rd Street. I lived there for a while with her. Brittany is saying it's 82, feels like a temperature of 90, and it's cloudy right now. Robert Brandt, how to get cheap liquor at travelingwithbruce.com. There's another way to get views, Bruce. Just start talking about how to get cheap booze. It's all in who you know and where they're located. I think. Cool Jazz, good morning, and Jordan, top of the morning to you. Ed Dolson, Sylvia, I love it in here. I just love it here in New York. Robert Brandt, yes, do a meet and greet. Robert is saying, yes, Bruce, do a meet and greet cruise. Tom Henry, hi, Ann. Kat Rose, I miss good bagels. Oh, yeah. I do get good bagels in Costco, Calgary, but we don't get good bagels at Costco, Coeur d'Alene. I don't buy them there. I only buy the bagels in Calgary. Love the sesame seed bagels. They're fantastic. Robert Brandt, St. Thomas. It's meet and greet. You got to come to St. Thomas, Bruce. You got to have a cruise that stops in St. Thomas. And Jordan, yes, Richard C. 4 a.m. here in Brisbane, Australia. She's up with her coffee watching Traveling with Bruce Live because I'm on at 2 instead of 5 on Saturdays. And so she has to be up 3 hours earlier to catch the Saturday show. That is dedication to my channel. I love her. MG Tow, 3 or 4 day cruise out of Long Beach. There's a meet and greet idea. He said, Robert Brandt is going high end. MG Tow, it's near your home. Well, yeah, Long Beach is 1,500 miles away. Still a flight. It's on the West Coast, of course, but we'd have to drive to Calgary or Spokane, grab a plane from there and work our way to LA. But hey, can be done. Tom Henry, sounds good. A 7-day with a group party with Robert. How about that, Tom Henry saying. And Jordan, morning, Robert, is going well. Robert Brandt, Tom Henry, you know it. Richard C. So, Bruce, how many sea days total do you have on cruising? I don't know. I'll figure that out later. Cat Rose, a smaller ship, though. She's saying, go on a smaller ship. And Jordan, morning, Tom. Sylvia at Ed Tolson, I might have to make a trip to the Bronx to meet a new friend. Laugh out loud. How about that? Cool Jazz. Do a 3-hour tour on the SS Minnow. It's guaranteed to last a while. Pay for 3 days or 3 hours and get a 3-year cruise out of the deal. How about that? You can do all kinds of inventions. And we'll figure all kinds of schemes, and you probably have all kinds of people visit you on the island that you're going to be on, and you'll be able to meet the millionaire and his wife and the movie star. And wouldn't that be cool? Oh my goodness, who's going to be Gillian? I don't know. Cool Jazz, that's pretty cool. Richard C. and Jordan, he's got the cups of coffee going for her. Debbie Manuel, hi everyone. Late start. I got stuck at Costco. 100 expected today again with smoke in Northern California. Debbie, hang in there. Got stuck at Costco because everyone is shopping just like you're shopping. They all want to be near you. They can't be you, so they want to be near you. And they all hanging out at Costco when you're there. It's just the way it is. What are you going to do? Welcome to the show today. And Jordan saying hi, morning, Sylvia. Tom Henry, Kat, how about the SS Minnow? What about that? Robert Brandt's laughing at that comment. Let's see what we got here. Everyone's welcoming Debbie and everybody else. Cool Jazz, how's the river cruise going, Robert? I think he's doing pretty good. Ed saying, Sylvia, anytime you are certainly welcome. Come on down here. And she's laughing out loud. Robert Brandt, lots of ships to stop in St. Thomas. Lots of ships do stop in St. Thomas. Robert is saying, absolutely. During the winter months, St. Thomas is a must for the Eastern Caribbean. Tracy Dunlap at Traveling with Bruce, make a stop in St. Thomas on a meet and greet cruise. Might get a good deal on a bottle of rum from someone you might know down there. Yeah, you think, eh? Yeah, there might be a deal there. Robert Brandt saying, very nice at Cool Jazz. Not something we do over and over, but maybe every 5 years or so. Silo Steve is here from Seattle. Hey, Bruce and all. 72 for a high today in Seattle, 63 for a low with clouds. 77 days till the Bliss in the Haven Suite for a Mexican Riviera, and a mere 526 days on the Cruising with Wheels group cruise on the Encore in the Haven. I would be interested. Where, Bruce? Just tell me. Meet and greet. Tell me, Bruce, where, when, what. We're there. Sylvia, that wasn't directed at you at Tolson. Sorry. And Jordan, morning, Debbie Manuel, stay away from those fires. Prayers to all. Tom Henry at Cool Jazz. We think alike. My retirement goal is a deserted island. Lisa Moore is here saying, hello, all. Hey, Lisa Moore, how are you doing today? Welcome to the Saturday show. I'm glad you're here. Robert Brandt at Tracy Dunlap. I'll arrange a free bottle for everyone who comes. How about that? What if we have 200 people, Robert? You want to give away 200 bottles of booze? Oh, my God. The island will get out of control pretty fast. We need mix. Richard C., Brittany Lockwood, patches are great. However, it makes your mouth dry. Yes, those patches do have side effects. It gives you dry mouth. But, you know, drink water and keep hydrated. Nina Frank, hi, Bruce and all, from a much-needed rainy Sweden. It's pouring for the second day, and it's just great. That's fantastic, Nina. I'm glad to hear in Sweden, it's cooled down, and 2, you're getting rain. You need it. Europe needs rain, and plenty of it. Fantastic. Cool Jazz, yay. Tom Henry, we have a warped sense of humor. Yeah, we have a warped sense of humor. I think a bunch of us on this channel have a warped sense of humor. If you guys are watching me every day, for like an hour a day, you've got to have a twisted sense of humor because I mean, look what you're looking at. Oh my gosh. Oh my God. Robert Brandt, if you get seasick easy, book a midship cabin. So if you get seasick easy, book a midship cabin. That's the way to help avoid it or minimize the problem. AJ Walsh is here today, heading to Seattle Thursday, NCL Bliss next Saturday. Count me in on a meet and greet if the date is compatible. Fantastic, AJ. As soon as I know, I will let you know. We are speculating on some ideas here. Tom Henry saying, yep, Cat Rose, me too, live in a tiny apartment, so interior, nah. Cool Jazz, comedians on board cruise ships usually make fun of the folks wearing a patch. Well, you know, you either be made fun of or feel sick. What would you take? I'll take the make fun of me. Go ahead. That's all right. Debbie Manuel, hi, Thomas, hi, Ann. Robert Brandt, lots of rum helps seasickness. There you go. Brittany Lockwood spinning. Her signal is spinning. You may have to reload, Brittany. I've still got a good signal here. We'll see how others are doing. Let's see here. Cat Rose, inner ear from what I hear. Tom Henry, AJ Walsh, check on Adrian for us. Let us know how he's doing in the concierge level of the Haven. Let's see. Salo Steve, seasick, book the biggest ship, not a small one. There you go. Tom Henry, I would like a New York or Boston. I would like a New York or Boston to Quebec or from there also in the fall foliage. I'd like to have one of those New England meet and greet cruises. That'd be a lot of fun. That'd be a pretty good cruise, Tom. Kat, I wonder what the difference between markets is. I wonder what the difference between markets is. Kat, I'm not sure what markets you're referring to. Robert Brandt, keep in mind, cold weather cruises need much more space to pack clothes, not a one-bag cruise. That's right, folks. Cool Jazz at Tom Henry. I would love to do New England and Canada. Only problem, I don't want to port in Boston and Maine. I can take Amtrak and be there in 3 hours for half the cost. Yeah. Well, when you're in the area, it's just not exciting, right? People ask me, "You want to do an Alaska cruise?" And I'm going, "Let's see, look at mountains and pine trees and the odd glacier." Well, you know, they're kind of around here too, sort of. But, you know, Alaska is still a special cruise, of course. Brittany Lockwood, it looks like I had an issue and there was buffering. Hopefully that you're through it. Tom Henry, I met the comedian on the Star while waiting for the art auction to start. He was laughing at my sense of humor. You must be kindred spirits there, Tom. Fantastic. Tom Henry, morning, Nina, Silo, Brittany. Robert Brandt at Tom Henry, humor and the great art, laughing out loud. Cat Rose, Cool Jazz, that sounds like fun. Richard C. Also at Brittany, you want to be in the middle of the ship, the lowest level you can get for seasickness. Wife has issues, and we always pick this area, and only on really heavy seas, hurricanes, is it a problem. So interior, middle, lower level is the way to go. Cat Rose, I want to go to Bar Harbor, Maine. Cat saying, cool Jazz. Bruce, you should ask AARP to sponsor you. Get some of those senior discounts. Yeah, maybe that's what I should do. I don't think they'll sponsor me. I'm a Canadian, not an American. You know, so I don't think that's good. I'm not they're right there. I'm shot. But whatever. Robert Brandt saying it's 8:23 p.m. Right now. So I'm just reading this message. This is 7 minutes behind. Tom Henry, I don't. What is this? I don't know which is harder. I don't know which is harder. Waiting for my cruise or waiting for Silo to visit Adrian, the hitman. Yeah, what's going to be harder, waiting for my cruise or waiting for Silo to visit Adrian and letting us know how that goes? Yeah, I'm Tom. I'm with you. I can't wait for Silo to get on that ship and say hi to Adrian for all of us. Oh my gosh. Anthony does gaming. Bruce, hi. What are you talking about? Hi, Anthony. Anthony, we love talking about cruise ships all the time around here. And today, the question is that my channel today is a year old, or tomorrow, technically, it's a year old. And we've been talking here last little while about putting together a meet and greet. My viewers are saying, you should do a meet and greet cruise. I'm asking my viewers today, well, you tell me what cruise ship should we do this on? What itinerary should we book? Should we book a cruise off the East Coast, say Florida, Caribbean? Should we do a cruise off of the West Coast? Should we do something in New England? What should we do? And when? And any favorite cruise line? That's kind of where we're going right now, Anthony. although we cover it all. I mean, you got a question on cruising, fire away. And if you're an avid cruiser, welcome to the chat because you're surrounded by avid cruisers here. Sylvia, cool jazz, laugh out loud, Sylvia. We could all get AARP discounts. Cool jazz. At Robert Brent, have you seen anyone from the galley trying to catch the fish of the day yet? Do they do? Are you eating the fish out of the river in Europe? I don't know. Sylvia, Tom Henry, when is your cruise? Sylvia wants to know. Cool jazz. Yeah, Sylvia Swan, we could use a discount for sure. Suzanne Hoffman is here. Hi, happy 1 year anniversary, Bruce. Ginger candy from Trader Joe's is really good for motion sickness. There you go. Anything with ginger in it, I've been told. You're right, Susan. Thank you so much for that tip. That's great. Cam, hola everybody. Hey Cam, how you doing, buddy? Cool jazz. Yankees are at home against Texas, and the question is, will they get rained out? Will they get a deluge? Don't know. Lisa Moore, hola Cam. Debbie Manuel, no buffering here. Fantastic. Peter Heckham is here. Hi, Bruce. Rainy and overcast in Tarpon Springs. 90 degrees today, still heading to the beach. Fantastic, Peter. Welcome back to my channel today. We're talking about a possibility of a meet and greet. Where, when, how, what, where. Ann Jordan, Ola, Cam, Tracy. Jim Thomas, you start. Fill us in on that kind of stuff, Bruce, and I will puke Kardashians and Justin Bieber like Lake Jesus. I think what Jim is trying to say here, cutting through the red tape here, because you got to read between the lines with Jim. Sometimes he doesn't tell you the way it is. He's kind of trying to tell me, don't you start talking about the Kardashians and Justin Bieber on this channel. Don't you start doing that with me, because I will puke like you would not believe. Thanks, Jim, for the thoughts. I really appreciate that. I think we're safe. Yeah, I think we're gonna be all right. Tom Henry, I am a platinum member on Norwegian. So how about the MSC Seaview, since they accept other line frequent cruiser points? We could do a cruise on the Seaview, or how about the MSC Seaside? Why don't we do a cruise on there? They're offering deals. Do we want to take a chance on that one? Richard C., hello at MG Tow. Brittany Lockwood, I am leaving for college, hopefully on Friday. If not on that day, then 1 week from today, hoping to get an approval to move in on Friday. Crossing our fingers for you, Brittany, and it's coming. It's coming. Jim Thomas, by the way, Bruce, a happy anniversary. Thanks, Jim. Appreciate it. And thank you for all your support. You've just been a real loyal friend of this channel. I love it. Sylvia, Brittany, what college do you go to, and how far is it from where your home is? So let us know, Brittany. What's the deal there? Mary Ellen Shaw is here today. She's in the house. When Mom's sister and I wore these, I can't pronounce this word, by the way, this socopolaminian, the patches, the one behind the ear, we were tired the whole trip. We were just tired. Luckily, I now know I don't need it. There you go. Mary, thank you for that information. For some folks, they panic about, oh, I'm going to get sick. I'm going to get sick. And so they take all the kind of meds before they get there. Don't worry about it. Just get on the ship and explore it for yourself. There's all kinds of remedies on board. You can take remedies with you, of course. You can take meds with you. Use them when needed, I say, and see how it goes. There's always a doctor on board if you really need help. But the folks in the shop, those little stores they have on the retail level, they have like that variety shop there where you can buy a pop or a bottle of water or a T-shirt. They also have remedies there that work for millions of passengers over the years. And you want to talk to the gal behind the counter, because they cruise full time. They live on board the ship. Talk to them about it. They'll help you out. You'll be fine. D. Walker is here. Hi, all. Hi, D. Walker. Welcome back to my channel today. I'm glad you're here. Reggie and her man. Hey, Bruce, how about a transatlantic group cruise from New York or Southampton? Yeah, there's an idea. How about we could do like a repositioning cruise, maybe out of Miami, maybe out of Fort Lauderdale, all the way to Europe. Those are cheap and they last like 2 weeks. I'm sure we'll be sick of each other by the time we get there. Can't wait to get to the continent and get away from each other. I don't know. I'm just asking. What do you think, guys? Barb is here. Hi, Barb. Just came in. Are you planning a cruise? When and what are the details? I need to go to Costco today. Also, Barb. The topic of the day is: should I do a meet and greet cruise? And if so, where, when, what cruise line? I'm looking for info. Your thoughts are always welcome too. So far, nothing's been nailed down. I'm just asking, hey, should we do it? And if so, which one? When? How soon? When? What? Where? When? Why? Because I'm up for something like that. Reggie and her man, Princess Ship or Royal Caribbean. There you go. There's Reggie and her man's thoughts right there. I've been on both those cruise lines. They're okay. Barb, by the way, Happy anniversary. Thank you, Bart. It's 1 year tomorrow officially, but this is the 365th day. Fantastic. Oh, by the way, I took a look today at my oldest video. The first one I ever posted. Have any of you seen it? You can't all have seen it because I can tell you right now, I have 2,520 subscribers, okay? If every subscriber were to watch that video one time, it would have at least 2,500 views. That video's got 110 or 115 views. So there's no way everyone has seen that video. Now, some of you have probably been kind enough, taken mercy on my poor YouTube soul, and have gone and taken a look at my earliest crap videos. But I said, I invite you all today, anytime you want this weekend, go to my homepage, click the little bar that says videos, and then over on the other side, you'll see a little box that'll say, newest video, most popular, or oldest first. Click the oldest first. It'll show you the oldest videos I ever made. The first one on August the 12th, 2017. It's all about crossing a river in Germany on a little ferry boat that doesn't have an engine. The river powers the ferry across the river. It's a cable ferry ride, and it goes both directions without using a motor. It's the coolest thing ever. I made a video about that. I invite you to enjoy that video or not. Hopefully, you'll mercifully give it a thumbs up. Maybe write a little comment saying, congratulations on your first birthday. Then I know you've seen it. Then I know you've seen it because you've written a comment on that video. But give that video a break. It's only got 115 views. Let's get that up to 500 views. How about that? That would be your present to me. Go and check my oldest video. And if you're down there and those old, check out the other Berlin videos I made and those other early videos. That would be just fine. Anyway, that just a suggestion. Now, if you shared it on YouTube, that would be a real stretch for you guys. But if you guys actually shared that old video on the net and it went to 500 to 1,000 views, I'd freak out. I would then believe in the power of social media like you can't believe. Anyway, I just mentioned it. And again, I thank all of you for your support. Like I said, those of you who watch this show, you've got to have a twisted sense of humor because look what you're looking at. And that video, oh my God, shaky. But I am talking over it. I do a little voiceover while I was filming it because I was fascinated by this thing. I was really fascinated by this video. It was really cool. Anyway, you get the chance. Please check it out. Thank you, Barb. Thank you, Reggie. Reggie and her man going to Costco Monday with a friend. Hopefully no crowds. Well, hope for the best. I'm going to Costco tomorrow. I'll do a meet and greet, Coeur d'Alene, Idaho tomorrow at the Costco. Come and join me at the food court. I'm having a chicken bake and say hi to me and say hi to Jen. You'll get to see her in real life. You'll recognize me. You won't recognize the person sitting with me, but likely it's Jen. Fantastic. Jim Thomas, hey, Deb. Barb, I will look into AARP discounts. Robert Brandt, I'll give away 200 bottles. No problem. You get 200 people coming down to St. Thomas, Bruce, on a group, on a meet and greet cruise. You got 200 of them? I got 200 bottles of rum for them. Yeah, I'm ready for you. How about that? That's awesome stuff. Debbie Emanuel saying hi, Jim. Robert Brandt, warped sense of humor. Yeah, he and I both. Londell Williams is here. Hi, Bruce. Londell from Somerville, enjoying your show. 91 degrees, feels like 100 Fahrenheit. Londell, welcome back to my show. I notice you love typing in all caps. I don't care. It's easy for me to read, I'll tell you that. Welcome to the telecast today. There's 35 folks here today already. I'm going to have some trivia for you guys if you want to hang around for that. 15 thumbs up so far today, 2 thumbs downs. I've already made 2 people mad, but I got 15 who apparently like me. So what the hey, we'll take that. Thanks, you guys. D. Walker, I'm in Seattle as well. Perfect weather right now for me. Fantastic, D. Walker. It isn't bad. You're in the 70s in Seattle, even the 80s. Nice weather for sure. AJ Walsh, I'll be sure to check the Haven Nazi. Will return and report. Thank you, AJ. Get a picture of this guy. We want to see what this guy looks like. Get a picture of this Haven Nazi for us, and let's take a look at this guy. I got the Facebook page for Traveling with Bruce, the group page. We'll post it on there, and we'll say, beware. Watch out for this guy. Robert Brandt at Cool Jazz. They haven't served a lot of fish other than smoked fish. But we have seen the food come on board, and I think it's very fresh. Yeah, I bet you it's the best of the best with these guys. Richard C., meet and greet leaving, say, from Rome or London, Barcelona. Can be a transatlantic. There's an idea. Maurice is here. Hey, Maurice. Just heard Norwegian Breakaway went out of dry dock. I don't know what they did, but maybe we could do a group cruise on that ship, see, because it's all freshened up. I'd wait a month or so and then take a look at it. Yeah, Ed Tolson at Cool Jazz. Oh man, I should go root on for the Texas Rangers. You'll make all kinds of friends in the Bronx in Yankee Stadium. You just go there and cheer your heart out for those Texas Rangers. All those Bronx civilians that you're surrounded by, they'll treat you like gold, baby. Oh yeah, you won't have any problems getting home. Don't you worry about that. Couple of escorts, you'll be fine. Cool Jazz, that's great. Robert Brand, smoked fish is awesome. Nothing like fresh fruits and veggies. Tom Henry, Sylvia, March 30th, 2019, Bliss Panama Canal, and February 29th, 2020, Star to South America. These are cruises Tom Henry's already booked on. Can't wait to go. Cool Jazz, laughing out loud. Ed Dollison Jr., if they won yesterday. They won yesterday, so yeah, the folks in the Bronx are going to be in a real good mood if we got some more Texas fans there today to rooting them on again. Jim Thomas, you read that correctly. Sorry, sometimes the text gets overwritten by the autocorrect. Hey, that's the way it is. Cool Jazz, Tom Henry, do you have room for more artwork? You have room for more? Cool Jazz wants to know. Tom Henry, welcome Londell Williams. D. Walker is showing me some kind of symbol. I don't know the heck what that is. Brittany Lockwood, Nichols State University in Thibodaux, Louisiana, and it's an hour and a half from home. There you go. That's where Brittany is going to school, going to college at the Nichols State University in Thibodaux, Louisiana. And I'm sure you'll have a great time. So, Sylvia, Tom, I would rather wait for Steve about his cruise. Laugh out loud. He probably will have many stories about Silo Steve. I'm counting on you, Silo Steve. We all are. We want that report from you because you're going to be in the haven. Despite what the Nazi thinks about it, this should be fun. Cool Jazz, I think Tom Henry is drinking. His typing is slurred. It's all good. As far as I'm concerned, I couldn't care. Tom Henry saying probably not need to get it all hung to tell. He doesn't need any more art. He figures if he gets it all up, the stairs are fair game too. If he can get his artwork up there, he's probably got enough. But who knows, Tom? We'll know once you get it done. Cat Rose, wow, Brittany, a friend of mine lives there. How about that? MG2. How about a Long Beach to Catalina on one day cruise, cheap for everyone? Yeah, I'm not a fan of going to Catalina on a tiny boat. No way. I was on the Ruby Princess with Jennifer. The last cruise we were on last year, and we were leaving LA, and we were watching the ferry boats coming in. Some of those high-speed catamarans and the other ferry boats coming from Catalina, coming into LA Harbor. And I'll tell you, just outside of the LA Harbor, there are 15-foot swales like this. You're not getting me on one of those tiny little boats. Not a chance. No way. I'm on the big Ruby, and we're in 15-foot swales, and we're doing this. Nothing. We're just plodding along through the water, smooth as silk, no vibrations. And I'm watching these ships coming in. Oh, no way. You're not getting me on that. For me, that's the barfmobile. Yeah, I'm gone. What do we got here? Oh, Ed Tollison saying, I'm up for a group cruise. If you plan it far enough out, I can pay for it, he said. Jim Thomas, Mississippi paddleboat cruise. Yeah, I'm not too interested in that. AJ Walsh, happy anniversary. Been with you from the beginning, Bruce. AJ Walsh, I know you've been a long time. That handle of yours is familiar to me from way back. And we've gone through all kinds of growth on this channel. Isn't it something? It's fantastic. D. Walker, I'm on it, laughing out loud. He's saying, Brittany Lockwood, sorry, it is taking me a bit to respond to comments. I'm completely in on that chat. But I have been copying and pasting tips on seasickness remedies so my mom can have them. Very well done. Tom Henry, at Sylvia, he's saying Silo will need to do his own tales of the high seas. That's right. Tyler, he's got it, giving us the full meal deal on this thing. I can't wait. D. Walker, I'd love to see you freaking out. Too funny. Reggie and her man, Norwegian Breakaway, heard they were replacing all the carpeting, changing the Blues Club to Rock and Roll Bar, and some other refurbishments, probably because of that storm they got stuck in last year in New York, the bomb cyclone. They were in that baby coming back to New York. They were probably getting a lot of cosmetic work fixed up and so on, I'm sure. Sylvia, Brittany, she might not get seasick. Has she been on a cruise before? Brittany Lockwood, my college university will be turning 70 this year. Reggie and her man. We were on in 2013, a few weeks after its inaugural, to Bermuda. So they were on that ship early on. Cool Jazz, have to watch that video to see if Bruce had more hair then. I'm not even in the video. That first video I'm asking you to watch, the one I made on August the 12th last year, I'm not in it. You can hear me. I'm holding the camera. I'm talking, but you don't see me. You just see this ferry boat. Like I said, it's basic stuff. And when I made that video, I didn't have a YouTube channel. When I made that video, I didn't think I would have a YouTube channel. I was just making that video really for my daughter and for my wife to see that, because I was in Germany with my mother and I'd come across this ferry here, and I was just doing it for them. But as it turned out, it was perfect to put on YouTube because I'm just talking generically to whoever's watching it. Check it out. I hope you like it. Brittany's saying, yes, my mom has been on a cruise. Reggie and her man, by the way, happy anniversary. Happy anniversary. Thank you so much. Tell your friends to subscribe to this channel and watch it for sure. Robert Brandt at Cool Jazz have enjoyed the smoked fish appetizers a great deal. Love it. Paul Wiggles, Laugh Out Loud, Cruise Jazz. Hey, Paul, how you doing? Reggie and her man, cruise tips, TV live stream in 12 minutes. AJ Walsh, assignment accepted. Reggie and her man, Adrian, pick on Hitman video already. Cruising with Wheels found it online from another posting. Yeah, but it wasn't a good picture. It was a so-so picture. We need a better one than that. Robert Brandt, I should send the twin to visit Adrian for spring break. I get it now. I know what you're doing. Robert Brandt, I should send the twins, that's what he's doing, to visit Adrian for spring break cruise, and maybe they'll get a ton of young gays to join them and hang out with Adrian and ask him all kinds of questions. And oh boy, Robert, you are nasty. That is up the twisted sense of humor on this channel, you guys. Paul Wilgus, Reggie and her man. Yes, they will be talking about the seaside. Paul Wilgus, Robert Brandt, great idea, laughing out loud. Do that. Nina Frank, I still vote for Fast Deal 17182, the 25th of November to the 2nd of December. Carnival Magic, balconies from $529 and solo $798. Really good deals. That's the one Nina thinks we should do for our get-together. D. Walker saying congratulations to the 1-year anniversary. And Jordan, hey, D. Walker. Reggie and her man, Robert Brandt, Cruising with Will said Adrian is gay, so supposedly not an issue. I don't know if he is. I don't know if that's true. Robert Brandt, MG Tow, that would be cheap, except the airfare to get there. Well, depending on where you are, that's the way it is. Tom Henry and Ed Tolson, pay for all of us. You want to pay for all of us? Jim Thomas, the answer for the first question is Tokyo. I'm ready for your trivia, Bruce. Robert Brandt, Reggie and her man. I can help but think that the underlying issue, because how can you not like someone you are just meeting? How can that be? Robert is asking. D. Walker, for your information, Bruce, I'm a lady. My name is Dixie. Thank you, Dixie, for that, because when I see D. Walker, I don't know who this is. Thank you, Dixie. Welcome to the channel. Paul Wilson, good afternoon, everyone. I suggest a January 2020 Eastern cruise out of Florida. I would give time to plan and pay for it. Well, I'll tell you what, Paul. By the time 2020 rolls around, I hope to have a bunch of cruises under my belt as the meet and greets already. But I also hope in the not too distant future to be able to announce cruises into 1919 and 2020 so that you can then plot the 2020 cruise you want to pick from to get a meet and greet. It's not like everybody has to meet me on the first one, but I'm just curious today, what should be the first one? When should it be? How many will come? That's what I'd like to know. Reggie and her man, Robert Brandt, I agree with that. Some people have a chip on their shoulder and take it out on others. What a shame. Tom Henry at Reggie, Cruise Tips TV, chat moves too fast, and it gives me a headache. The thing just scrolls. Tiff M, I found Adrian on Facebook, but the chat won't let me post links. Interesting, Tiff. Thank you for that. Welcome to the channel. Tracy Dunlap, could you imagine having the haven full of spring breakers and Adrian having to meet all their needs? Laugh out loud, Robert Brandt. Just make him run his tush off. Absolutely. Cat Rose, last boat I was on last year on the Puget Sound ferry from Seattle to Paulsboro. That was the last time she was on a boat that she was on. And I was on the ferry boat here in Ainsworth between Balfour and what's the other port called? There's Balfour and Crawford Bay. That's right, on Lake Kootenai, going to Ainsworth. That's the last time I was on. Richard C. is asking, Bruce, how many cruise days have you been on ships? Gosh, how many? One, two, three, four, over 40, maybe closer to 50 now, I'm thinking is the number. I'm thinking 50. And then there's two transatlantics that'll put me over, what, 64, 60, yeah, 60. I'm thinking it's 60 sea days in my lifetime, something like that. I'm not like I'm not like a lifer, but I got some under my belt. I'd like to get a bunch more, though, a bunch more. Yeah. Paul Wilkins, Tracy, I'm laughing my ass off. Robert Brandt, I can absolutely imagine it. Peter Heckema, I think your first group cruise should be in January or February 2019. That would give everyone time to make plans. A cruise out of Florida would be great. Robert Brandt at Peter Heckema, I think that's good also. See, Robert likes the idea. Peter's thinking, cool, Jazz, come to New York and ride the Staten Island ferry, and we can all say we've been river cruising. I've done the Staten Island island tour. Around the entire island of Manhattan. Twice I've done that and enjoyed it both times very much. Really enjoyed the Manhattan tour. That was a 3.5 hour, 4 hour island tour. Fantastic. Really recommend it to anybody. Dixie, please don't plan for December or April. That's my vote. That's my vote. Just not those 2 months. Any other months. That's all I'm saying. All right. Well, okay. I'll keep that in mind. Sylvie Swan, Cook, Jazz, laugh out loud. Cool, Jazz, laughing out loud. Robert Brent, does everyone already have a passport? If not, get it now. Get a passport. You're going to need a passport to go international cruising. These are international cruises we're talking about. Let's play some trivia. How about that? You guys have waited long enough. If you want to play some trivia, I got one. How many have I got here? 36. I hope you do want to play some trivia. If you've never played trivia before, what I do is I ask a question. It's got multiple answers. You send me a text, one guess per text. No cheating on Google, by the way. Don't cheat. And I'll tell you whether you're right or not. And if you guys need help after all, I start giving hints. These don't last long, but they're a lot of fun. And let's see if anybody wants to do this. What have we got? Robert Brandt, does everyone already have a passport? Cat Rose, getting ready to go to Lincoln City, Oregon with friends. Lisa Moore says, go in May. Take a cruise in May. That'd be great. Dixie saying, yay. All right, let's see what we can do. Tell me this. The postman always rings twice. You know the old expression? Well, postmen sometimes get hassled by dogs. Did you know that? I think we all know that. Well, I've got a question for you. Here's the question. Tell me, this is from 2015. Okay, these are official US Postal Service statistics. All right, the top 20 cities in the United States that had the most complaints from postal workers getting bothered by dogs. What cities in the United States are notorious for where postal workers get picked on by dogs? The top 20 cities. Fire away, see what you can do. Debbie Manuel was just saying Princess, Norwegian, Royal Caribbean would be great. Would not be thrilled with a Carnival cruise. Somewhere warm, 6 to 8 months out would be great. Just give me some notice and let me know. Cool Jazz, he's thinking the U.S. city of Nova Scotia. Cool Jazz, that's fantastic, unless you had an idea of a Nova Scotia cruise in mind, and this is before I asked the question, which could well be. I'm cutting you a break here. Peter Heckema is thinking New York City. Cool Jazz is thinking New York City. Who else is thinking New York here? Let me get New York out of the way. We've got a couple guys thinking New York City right now as a city notorious for postal workers filing complaints about dog attacks. I'm taking a look right now at the top 20, and guess what? New York ain't on the list, baby. New York City does not make the top 20 for dog issues with regard to postal workers. Dixie is asking, what about Seattle? The city of Seattle, is that a problem city for postal workers? Number 17 on the list. Looks like around 28 complaints in 2015. Not that many complaints. Gregory Powers here. He's thinking Boston is a problem for dogs and postal workers. Same with Peter Heckema. He's also wondering about Boston. Let's take a look here. Excuse me here. Gregory, Peter, Boston. Looking on the list of the top 20 cities. Not one of them. Not Boston. No, sir, not Boston. Tracy Dunlop, Miami. Is Miami a dog problem city for postal workers? Nope, not Miami either. New Orleans. Brittany Lockwood is thinking about New Orleans. How about that town for postal worker issues and doggies? No, not New Orleans. No, sir. Robert Brandt, Detroit. Question mark. Is Detroit in the top 20? Yes. Number 16, 28 issues. 28 times reports were filed with the union. Postal workers having issues with dogs in Detroit. Tracy Dunlap, Chicago. Number 4, Chicago, 45 reports of issues in Chicago with dogs. Sylvia went with Seattle. We already did Seattle. Tiff went for Detroit. We did Detroit. Dixie, LA. What about Los Angeles? Number 1 town of problems, dog problems, LA. 74 reports filed by postal workers. Los Angeles. Debbie Manuel, what about San Diego? Number 3 town, San Diego, 47 reports. San Diego. Cool Jazz, how about Dallas? Number 5, Dallas, 43 reports of dog problems. Sylvia had Boston. We've tried that. Tracy, New York. Nope, wasn't on the list. AJ Walsh, Philadelphia, city of brotherly love, where the dogs don't love the posties. 12th on the list. Yep, Philadelphia, around 31 complaints from Philadelphia by postal workers about the dogs. Brittany Lockwood, what about Houston? Number 2 city is Houston, 62 complaints. We now have the top 5. LA, Houston, San Diego, Chicago, Dallas. Those are the top 5. Well done. Debbie Manuel, Chicago. We have it. Brittany Lockwood, Miami. Didn't we do Miami? We did, and it's not on there. Philadelphia, we've done it. Dallas, we've done it. We've done Dallas. Debbie's done Dallas. Oh, I'm not going there. Continue on. Tracy Dunlop, Los Angeles. We've done LA. Debbie Manuel, LA. Debbie Manuel, Atlanta, Georgia. What about Atlanta, Georgia? Is it on the list for problem cities? Nope, not in the top 20. Tracy has Boston. We've done it. Robert Brandt, where are the dogs running loose anymore? What? Brittany Lockwood, Oklahoma City is another guess. Oklahoma City. Nope, not on the list. San Francisco, Peter Heckema. San Francisco from Peter Heckema, not on the list either. So urbanized, dogs aren't a problem. Ed Tolson Jr., Dallas, we've done it. Brittany Lockwood, Orlando. What about Orlando, Florida? Nope, it's not Orlando. San Jose, California. Ed Tolson, think about San Jose. No, San Jose is not on the list. Tracy Dunlop, Houston is number 2. Cool Jess thought dogs all needed to be on a leash. You see, that's probably why there aren't so many complaints these days. Robert Brandt is thinking Austin. How about Austin? Does it make the top 20? No, it does not. And Jordan had Houston. D. Walker, Dixie, Pittsburgh. What about the city of Pittsburgh? Does it have a dog problem for the Postal Service? No, it does not. Tom Henry, Lancaster, Pennsylvania. How about that town? And no, Lancaster didn't make it either. Houston from Peter. Fort Lauderdale. Tracy Dunlop was thinking about Fort Lauderdale. No, Fort Lauderdale, not on the list. Oklahoma City, not on the list. Jacksonville, not on the list. Virginia Beach, not on the list. Jackson, Mississippi. I'm an ex-postal worker. I know I had problems in Jackson, Mississippi, Bruce. Is it on your list? Nope, not on the list. How about that? San Francisco, already done. Philadelphia, we've already done the city of brotherly love. Tampa, Tracy Dunlop is thinking about Tampa, Florida, not on the list. Oh my goodness. Atlanta, not on the list. Beverly Hills, 90210. How about that area code? No, that postal code not working. Not on the list either. Pittsburgh, not on the list. Tom Henry, I am thinking places with more yards now rather than row homes. That might be what you have to think about. Kat is thinking San Francisco. No. Debbie Manuel, my aunt is a postal worker in San Diego. Peter Heckema, Baltimore. How about the city of Baltimore, Bruce? Number 18 on the list. Baltimore, 27 complaints. Newark, New Jersey from Cool Jazz. What about Newark? Across the river from New York. Nope, not on the list. Tulsa, Oklahoma. Tom Henry's thinking Tulsa. Nope, not on the list either. Washington, D.C. Robert Brandt. What about Washington, D.C., the home of the swamp? Not on the list. No. Indianapolis. Tom Henry is thinking Indianapolis. Yes, number 19 is Indianapolis. 27 complaints. Robert Brandt. Debbie did Dallas. Laugh out loud. That's not very nice. Tracy Dunlap, Newark. We've done it already. Tracy, Jersey City. Nope. Tom Henry. D. Dallas. I'm laughing my ass off. Robert Brandt, Atlanta. We've tried Atlanta, and it's not on the list at all. Washington, we've done. Robert Brandt, Richmond, Virginia. What about Richmond? for a town that has dog problems. Nope. Washington, nope. Richmond, nope. Ed Henry, Lavanau Silva. Las Vegas, Tracy Dunlap is thinking about Las Vegas, Nevada. Does it have a dog problem? Nope, it does not. Denver, Londell Williams going Denver. Yeah, number 6 on the list. Around 40 complaints in Denver. Cleveland, Tracy Dunlap. Yeah, number 9 on the list. Around 36 complaints. Columbus, Ohio. Tracy Dunlap is thinking about Columbus. Nope, not Columbus. Robert Brandt, I think USPS needs to shut up about them dogs. Brittany Lockwood, Fresno, California. There's a progressive town. Nope, it's not Fresno. Debbie Manuel, at least Bruce used it as past tense and not currently doing it, laughing out loud. How about that? Dixie, what about Portland? The city of Portland. Yep, number 14. 30 complaints. Portland. Did we say New Orleans? Tracy is asking. Yeah, we did. Frank is here. Frank, welcome, buddy. What about Phoenix, Arizona? Looking, yeah, number 10 on the list. Phoenix, Arizona, well done. 35 complaints. Phoenix, dog problems for postal workers. AJ Walsh, St. Petersburg, Florida is a guess. And I'm sorry, it's not on the list. Tucson, Arizona, Brittany Lockwood. What about Tucson? You already have Phoenix. What about Tucson? Nope, haven't got Tucson here. Portland, Maine. No, neither Portland. Richmond, no. Raleigh, no. Charlotte, North Carolina. Londell is looking at Charlotte. Darn good guess. Great town, but not a dog problem here. Honolulu, no. Nashville. What about Nashville? Or as our hockey friends say, Smashville. Neither. Not on the list. Memphis, Robert Brandt. What about Memphis, Tennessee? No, sir. Not on there. Reno, Nevada. Brittany Lockwood. What about Reno? Nope, not Reno either. Gary, Indiana. No. Sacramento. Kat, Jim. What about Sacramento, California? Yes, number 15 on the list. 29 reports of dog problems in Sacramento. We're running out of spots. I need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to go. Just went back a little bit to double check somebody. Yeah, I'm still looking for 5. Cool Jazz, Cincinnati, Ohio. Is that on the list? No. I will start giving you hints shortly. Tom Henry, oops, that tablet battery died when I was plugged in. Less typos now on the PC, not the booze, just a sensitive touch screen, and the stylus never seems to get the right light, the right letter either. Hang in there, buddy. Peter Heckham, Atlanta, we've done it. Brittany Lockwood, Naples, Florida, not on the list. Albuquerque, New Mexico from Robert, not on the list. Robert Brandt, Santa Fe, New Mexico, not on the list. Cool Jazz, is that your final answer at Tom Henry? Laughing out loud. Tom Henry, Robert Brandt, we keep our dogs in friendly shape here. Gregory Power, St. Louis. What about St. Louis? Yes, number 8 is St. Louis. Well, 37, 38 complaints in St. Louis. Jackson, Mississippi. Londell Williams, Jackson, Mississippi. Nope, it is not on the list either. St. Louis, Gregory Power. We've done St. Louis. Tom Henry, it doesn't look like this is a big issue. Tri-Cities, not working. Tom Henry, Cool Jazz. Maybe in the 1862 rum was near the PC. Tom was wondering, hey, maybe. Peter Heckham, Jacksonville. No, Cool Jazz, laughing out loud. Okay. I'm looking for a city in Kentucky. I'm looking for a city in Minnesota. I'm looking for a city in Missouri. I'm looking for a city in California. Those are the ones I have left. Only 4 to go. You got the rest of them. Well done, you guys. Rum is near me too, Robert Brandt saying I got rum near me. Dallas, Peter Heckham. We've done Dallas already. Came in 5th. 5th biggest problem city. The city in Kentucky is number 7. Louisville, there we go. Louisville, Lexington. It's Louisville, number 7 on the list. Around 40 complaints. I'm looking for a city in Minnesota. I'm looking for a city in Missouri. I'm looking for a city in California. Minneapolis, bingo. Minneapolis, number 11 on the list. Around 34 complaints in Minneapolis. How many of those are in California? Weenies. From Debbie. Bowling Green, Kentucky. Sorry, we already have Kentucky done. Palmdale, Oakland, San Fran, Malibu. None of those are my California city. I have 1 city in Missouri, 1 city in California. And you would think it's a suburb of LA, but it's its own city connected to Los Angeles. Chico, California. Sorry, Tom, that's not it either. Santa Cruz, that's not it either. And Missouri, people get this city confused with another state. They think it's in another state, but it's actually in Missouri. Santa Cruz, Newport Beach, St. Louis. Not St. Louis. We already have it. Marysville, Springfield, Missouri. Watts. Not Watts. No, not Watts. The suburb of Watts. Let's see. We're still coming in here with guesses. Still coming in here. Where am I? Joplin, Pasadena, Kansas City. There it is. Kansas City, Missouri. 13th place, 13th most with around 30 complaints a year. One city left. Here it is. Cool Jazz. You got it. Long Beach, California. 27 complaints. These are the cities that have the biggest problems with dogs for postal workers. Los Angeles, number one. Houston, San Diego, Chicago, Dallas, Denver, Louisville, St. Louis, Cleveland, Phoenix, Minneapolis, Philadelphia, Kansas City, Portland, Sacramento, Detroit, Seattle, Baltimore, Indianapolis, and Long Beach, California. Those are the top 20 complaints coming from postal workers for dogs delivering the mail. How about that? Okay, now I got one here. This one, I love this one. I don't know how you guys are going to do on this one, but I love this one. I saw this one. I thought, oh, I'm going to get them good. I'm going to get them good on this one. I've got here about, what is it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I got 19 countries. I want you to tell me the 19 countries in the world where where you will pay the most. The countries where you will pay the most for a McDonald's meal. A McDonald's meal at McDonald's, that's a burger, fries, and a Coke. Any combination you want. Tell me the most expensive McDonald's meal countries on the planet. And let's see how you do with that. All right, let's see what we go. Reggie and her man, how about trying MSC for a transatlantic cruising? Brittany Lockwood, Hungary. Robert Brandt, the Vatican. Reggie and her man, we could get all loyalty match perks. Brittany Lockwood is starting this one off. I'm going to start with Brittany Lockwood's first guess right here. I'm going to say it's Germany. For the most expensive meal at a McDonald's will be in Germany. I'm talking about US dollars converted. Where is it? I'm looking for Germany on this list. Not on the list. $9.94 American gets you this meal, gets you into the top 19 most expensive meals, but Germany isn't in there. Peter Heckema, Canada? Nope, Canada is not $9.94 American or more for a meal. You can get a meal for less than that in Canada. Although in Canada, we do pay Canadian, but still. Converted to US, doesn't make the top 20. Gregory went with Canada. Tiff is coming in with Japan. What about Japan, Bruce? Does it make the top 19 on your list? No, Japan does not make it. I'm surprised at that because in Japan, things are expensive, generally speaking. But I guess in McDonald's, you can get a meal in a McDonald's for under $9.94 American in Japan, and that includes Tokyo, Debbie. That includes Tokyo. All righty, Peter Heckema, what about Russia? In Russia, Bruce, will you pay a price in the top 19 in the world? Nope, not Russia. Will not pay in the top 19 either. Robert Brandt, Monaco. What about Monaco? Number one, I don't know if there is even a McDonald's in Monaco, but if there is, it's not on this list. Not that expensive. Brittany Lockwood, how about America? No. You can buy a McDonald's meal for less than $9.94 American in McDonald's in many places. So, no, it's not the United States. Ed Tolleson Jr., India. What about a McDonald's in India? Is that going to be one of the 20 most expensive or 19 most expensive places? Nope, not India either. I don't know if they have McDonald's in India because of the beef. I don't know. Doesn't matter. It's not on this list. Tom Henry, Israel. What about the country of Israel? Yep, it is right up there. It is the number, what I got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Number 7 most expensive place to buy a McDonald's meal in Israel. $11.89 is the starting price of a meal. Combo meal in McDonald's is in Israel. That's our first correct guess. And Jordan had Russia. Brittany Lockwood is thinking China. What about China? Nope, China's not in the top 19. It's cheap. Paul Wilgus, United Kingdom, the UK, Bruce, UK prices. Nope, doesn't make the top 19. Robert Brandt, Belgium. What about Belgium? Yes, Belgium is 15th most expensive, $10.24 US. That's another one gone. Cool Jazz went with England, UK. Nope. Amy went with China. Nope. Sorry, Amy. China is not in the top 19. D. Walker, Dixie. What about Bali? Well, that's the city, the community, the area of Bali. What country is Bali? And then I'll give you that guess. Brittany Lockwood, Japan. Nope. Peter Heckema, Israel. We got it. Tom Henry, France. What about France, Bruce? Yes, France is on the list. 14th most expensive. $10.24, just like Belgium. Switzerland. Barb is wondering about Switzerland. Yeah, it's the 5th most expensive place to eat in the world for a McDonald's meal. Switzerland comes in at $13.50. Yeah, it's not cheap in Switzerland. It might be tax-free over there. Doesn't mean it's a cheap place to live. How about that? Interesting. Tracy Dunlap, United Kingdom, we tried already. Cool Jazz, Jamaica. Jamaica, man. What about going to Jamaica for a meal? No, Jamaica being practically a third world country. If they've got McDonald's there, they're cheap because they're for the population. So not Jamaica. Iceland, Tom Henry. What about Iceland? The land of Iceland. Yes, Iceland is the 9th most expensive place to order a McDonald's meal. $11.02 American is the cost. Isn't that interesting? Iceland does rank in the top 19. And Jordan is thinking about Singapore. What about Singapore, Bruce? Nope, it does not rank in the top 19 most expensive places. Tracy had China as well. And Jordan, what about Qatar? Qatar. What about Qatar? Nope, Qatar is not one of the most expensive places for a McDonald's meal. Debbie had China as well. And Jordan, United Arab Emirates. There's McDonald's in UAE. Well, guess what, folks? They have them there, and they're cheap. There's cheap food at UAE. McDonald's is not expensive there. D. Walker, Greece, the country of Greece. What about it having expensive meals? Nope, not in Greece either. Jim Thomas had China. We've already done China. Barb is thinking Switzerland. It's Switzerland. Barb, you're correct. We've already got it. We're moving on. Brittany Lockwood is thinking about Australia. Australia, man. Not on the list. I think we've already tried it. Australia is not that expensive when it comes to McDonald's. At least Australia is not in the top 19 most expensive places to buy a meal at a McDonald's. Debbie Manuel, South Korea. Is that one of the countries you're looking for? Nope, not South Korea. Sylvia, the Bahamas, Nassau and those islands, the Bahamas. Nope, not that expensive in the Bahamas either. Londell Williams, South Africa. The country of South Africa, you got Cape Town, you got Johannesburg, you got Pretoria. There must be McDonald's there. Is it expensive? It's not. No, not on the top 19 most expensive either. Tracy Dunlop, Sweden. What about Sweden? I'm looking here. It is not in the top 19 most expensive either. No, it's not Sweden. Sylvia had China. Robert Brandt went with Hong Kong. Hong Kong isn't its own separate country. It's part of China now, and so it doesn't matter. Gregory Power had the United Kingdom. Sorry, no go. Brittany Lockwood, Egypt. What about Egypt and Middle East, Bruce? Egypt, going to McDonald's, is that expensive in Cairo? Nope, it's not that expensive. Amy is wondering about Brazil in South America. The South American Bay, is Brazil on the list? It's not on the list either, not in Brazil. Sylvia, Switzerland, we got it. It was on the list. Brittany Lockwood, France, we had it. It is expensive there. Debbie Manuel. Jim, what do you think? Tiff is going with Dubai. That's a city of Dubai in the United Arab Emirates. Did not make the list. Sylvia, Poland. What about Poland, Bruce? Does Poland have McDonald's that are high-priced? No, it does not have high-priced McDonald's. Spain from Ann Jordan. España. Does Spain rank in the top 19? It does not. Brittany and Ann together and Kat all had Spain almost all together at the same time. Jim Thomas had Russia. It's not on the list. Peter had France. It's on the list. We got it. Robert Brandt, the Netherlands. Robert Brandt, what about the Netherlands, Bruce? It's not on the list. The Netherlands are not on the list. Jim Thomas, what do you want? Debbie, what is it? What do you want? Jim, she's looking for help. The most expensive McDonald's, what countries? Tom Henry, Antarctica. Sorry, I'm not going to that one. Paul Wilgus, Greece, we tried it. Let's see, Tom Henry, Antarctica. Peter Heckema, Argentina. Is Argentina on the list? Argentina, not on the list, no. Australia, not on the list. UAE, not on the list. Tom Henry, where is that? Missing. T, where is it? Debbie Manuel, Saudi Arabia. What about Saudi Arabia? Nope, not on the list. Mexico, Jim Thomas is wondering about Mexico. No, not Mexico either. Brazil, no. UAE, no. New Zealand, Cool Jazz. What about New Zealand. No, not there either. Debbie Mano, gee, think they have McDonald's in Iran? Indonesia. And Jordan is thinking about Indonesia. And I'm looking. Indonesia is not on the list for the most expensive McDonald's meals in the world. Gregory Power had Spain as well. No, it's Peter Heckema sitting in Dunkin' Donuts, having a coffee, and the crowd is playing along. Now you're talking, Peter. Get these people to subscribe to the channel. Get them to subscribe. We need the viewers. Robert Brandt, Luxembourg. How about the principality, the little country of Luxembourg in Europe? One, have they got a McDonald's? And two, are they on the list? And the answer is yes, they are on the list. Luxembourg, $10.92 for a McDonald's meal in tax-free Luxembourg. Well, follow that up, Robert Brandt, right now with Liechtenstein. Here he is, coming right in there with Liechtenstein. And I'm looking for Liechtenstein. You'd think that right off the get-go that would be true. And it's not. Liechtenstein is not on the list. I don't know if they have a McDonald's. Peter Heckema, what about Austria? Austria, the country of Austria, is not on the list. Right next door to Switzerland. They don't have an expensive McDonald's in Austria. They must have a better price there, maybe better taxation. I don't understand it. Maybe business taxes are better off than in Switzerland because they might not have personal income tax in Switzerland, but they may have business tax in Switzerland. I don't know. I'm just saying. Okay, Brittany Lockwood, Iraq. What about Iraq? Iraq, not on the list. Brittany Lockwood, Colombia in South America. How about Colombia? Is it on the list, Bruce? No, it's not. Londell Williams, the Bahamas. We've tried it. It isn't there. Tom Henry, Denmark. What about the country of Denmark? Yes. Denmark, $11.47 for a meal at a McDonald's in Denmark is the 8th most expensive place. Very good. Peter Heckema, Finland. What about Finland, Bruce? Finland is not on the list, and it's an expensive place, I know, but it's not for McDonald's. Norway, Peter Heckema is guessing Norway. Number 3 most expensive country in the world for a McDonald's meal is sophisticated G7 type country, Norway. $15.60. Yikes! Go to McDonald's for $15.60. Yeah, that's expensive. 3rd highest in the world, Norway, the sophisticated country thereof. Robert Brandt, Holland. That won't work. Robert Brandt, Holland. Well, that's the Netherlands, I believe. The Dutch. You don't trust the Dutch. If you know anything about Wayne's World, you never trust the Dutch. Not on the list. Tom Henry, New Zealand. No, New Zealand not on the list. I'm having fun with this one. Russia for Cool Jazz, we've tried it. Australia, Tom Henry, we've tried it. Iceland, Cool Jazz, we've done it. Greenland doesn't count. Indonesia, we've done it. Cool Jazz, Peru. What about Peru in South America? Not on the list. And Jordan, does McD serve kangaroo meat? Brittany Lockwood, Singapore. We've tried Singapore. Nina Frank, Norway. We just had it. Angola. Oh, is someone looking up Google? Angola. Cool Jazz, number 1. Angola. $19.07 for a burger meal at a McDonald's in Angola. Welcome to Africa. Brittany Lockwood, Malaysia. She's guessing Malaysia. Malaysia is not on the list. Not on the list. Monaco. Monaco from Nina Frank, not on the list. Bali is a city, as an area, tourist area. And Jordan, Noah, Tom Henry, and McDonald's don't serve kangaroo meat. Gregory Power, I'm hungry for McDonald's. Laugh out loud. Hungary. Is it on the list? No, it's not. Fiji or Fuji. No, Fiji or Fuji, not on the list. Honduras or Honduras, not on the list. Not Honduras, no. Morocco, I haven't got Morocco. I don't think I've got Morocco. Let me triple check. Nope. I don't have Morocco. South Korea, no. Belize, Cool Jazz. What about Belize? Belize, no Belize. Taiwan, Tom Henry. Taiwan, maybe. Nope. North Korea, no, not on the list. Bulgaria, no. Malaysia, no. Bolivia, another guess of Bolivia. Nope, no Bolivia either. Hi, Valen. Valens is here. Hi, Valens from Argentina. How you doing, buddy? Ola from and Jordan. Romania. Sylvia is wondering about Romania for an expensive meal at a McDonald's. Is Romania on the list? Not on the list. Falkland Islands, no. Belgium. We've got Belgium already. We've done Belgium already. We've tried Belgium already. It is $10.24. We've done it already. Sweden, we've done. Argentina, Valens is thing. What about my country? Argentina. Is it anywhere on this list here? Not on the list. No. Mendolia. What is that? Singapore. We've tried. Chile. Peter Heckema. What about the country of Chile in South America, Bruce? Chile. Not on the list. Taiwan. Not on the list. Thailand. No. Known for cheap food in Thailand. Not on the list. No. Kenya. Londell. Wondering what Kenya. Nope. Nope. Not on the list. No. Not in Kenya. Somalia. Cool jazz. What about Somalia? I'm looking here. It's not on the list. Nigeria. Sylvia, wondering what Nigeria. Is it on the list? Yes, but Nigeria is on the list. $10 for a meal US at a McDonald's in Nigeria. It just made the list. 17th most expensive. Well done for Nigeria. Well guessed. What have we got here? Gibraltar. No, that's part of the UK. Brittany Lockwood, Italy. Italia. No, Italy is not on the list. Sorry. Panama, and the crowd goes going wild. Peter Heckema saying. He's surrounded by folks who are guessing Panama. They're yelling at him. Type in Panama. No, Panama is not on the list. No, keep guessing, you guys. Robert Brandt, Croatia. What about Croatia? Croatia, not on the list either. Malta, Brittany Lockwood, the island country of Malta in the Mediterranean. Are they on the list? They are on the list. There's a McDonald's or two in Malta. $10.07 US for a meal in Malta. They're on the list in 18th place. How about that? Tracy had Belgium. We've done already. And Jordan, Peru. We've done already. Sylvia Swan, Libya. Have not done Libya, but it's not on the list. I've got to start giving you hints, folks. I've got to start giving you hints. Okay. You need how many we need? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We need 8 more guesses, okay? And of the 8, let me tell you a story. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of the 8 are in Africa. Yeah, 5 of the 8 are in Africa. Give me African countries, folks. Libya, Costa Rica, Lebanon have come in here. Neither of those are in there. I need a European country for sure. And I'm looking for, I believe, an Asian country to round it out. I need a South American country as well to round it out. Okay, let's see what we've got here. It has to be places they have to import the beef to get the cost up, is what someone's saying. Jim Thomas is thinking. Aruba is a guess. No. And a Hard Rock Cafe in Malta as well. How about that? Jim Thomas, Cameroon or Cameron Islands. No. Afghanistan. No. Kenya. There's a guess for Kenya. Not working. No. Cameroon is a guess. And it's not on the list either. Keep the African countries coming. Nigeria, no. Kenya, no. South Africa, no. Niger, no. Morocco. I'm looking. I don't think so. No. Swaziland, no. Ethiopia is another guess. I think we've had it already. No Ethiopia. Come on, you guys. Give me the African countries. Brazil is a South American country. Not working on that one. No. Suriname is not it. Ecuador, not it. Ecuador, not it. Dominican Republic, not it. Colombia, not it. Sicily, not it. Ethiopia, still not it. I'm looking for African countries. A South American country. A European country. Ghana is another guess. No. Botswana is another good. These are great guesses. All wrong. I love it. Ghana is coming in, and it's no and no. Looking for African countries for the most expensive meals at McDonald's. Where are we going from here? Sudan is a guess from Sylvia. Sudan, I'm looking, is on the list. It is the 12th most expensive place in the world for a McDonald's meal in Sudan. $10.24. I don't know how Sudan doesn't get that store get mobbed all the time, but yeah, they're alive. They must have armed guards around that place. Sudan. Peter Heckema, Mali. A guess of Mali. Mali. Mali does not make the cut. No. Congo. The Congo, yes. The Democratic Republic of the Congo is on the list. The sixth most expensive McDonald's meal in the world, $12.79 American in the Congo. That's another one gone. Ed Tolleson is guessing Egypt. We've done Egypt before. Argentina, not on the list. Suriname, not on the list. Chad. Yeah, Chad has McDonald's. I don't know how many, but for $18 American, you are in the second most expensive McDonald's food restaurant for a meal on the planet. $19.07 for Angola, $18 for Chad. Oh my goodness, we got Chad. Nigeria, no. New Guinea is a guess. Papua New Guinea is correct. $9.94. It's the cheapest McDonald's on this list, but the 19th most expensive in the world. Papua New Guinea. Sierra Leone is another guess coming in now. I'm still looking for two African countries. Sierra Leone isn't one of them. Chad, we've now just got. Egypt, we just got. Senegal just came in. Senegal, we don't need. Sri Lanka, no. Tanzania, no. Chad, Bangladesh, Uganda, Liberia, Zambia. Bingo, Zambia is $10. 18th most expensive. And here's Madagascar. Not Madagascar. Zimbabwe, no. Mali, no. Pakistan, no. Rwanda, no. Guyana, no. Libya, no. One more country, Africa, that I'm looking for. I'm looking for a country in Europe. You still haven't given me the European country. And I think we've got almost everyone except for the South American country. There's a South American country I haven't got. I have so far got Angola, number 1. Chad, number 2. Norway, number 3. Switzerland, number 5. The Democratic Republic of the Congo. Israel, Denmark, Iceland, Luxembourg, Sudan, France, Belgium, Malta, Nigeria, Zambia, and Papua New Guinea. I need 3 more, and the guesses are flying in here. Pakistan, Rwanda, Guyana, Libya, no. Seychelles, no. Turkey, no. Belgium, no. Canada, laugh out loud, no. I need a country in South America. I need a country in Africa. I need a country in Europe, and we got this thing done. Oh my goodness gracious! What else can I say? I'm gonna give you a big hint here. The African country I'm looking for, I believe, is an island. But it's right next to Africa, and I'm going to call it Africa. It might be an oceanic country, but I'm going to suggest this country is associated more with Africa than anything else, but it is an island. I'll give you that hint right now. Uruguay, no. Chile, no. Paraguay, no. Kiev, no. Peru, no. Looking for a South American country. I will give you a hint soon if I have to, but the guesses keep coming. Senegal, Paraguay, no. I bet they have armored freezer transport in some of these countries. You got to think. I don't know how they can sell a meal for $10 though if they've got armored guards protecting it. How do they make any money? I have no idea. Excuse me. The European country is an island. It's on an island. I'll give you a hint there. The South American country is on the continent. And it's heavily populated with millions of people. Cool jazz, Cape Verde. Nope. I'm looking for a European country. That's an island. I'm looking for an African country, which is actually an island just off the African coast in the south. What is it? Starts with the letter M. The letter M. Peter Heckema, Sicily. No. Guyana. No. Crete. No. Brazil. No. The South American country I'm thinking about is not Argentina, but a lot of people have moved away from this country and are moving to other countries in South America to try and economically make it. Madagascar just came in. We've had that one before. There's another country with the letter M I'm looking for. I believe it's an island just off the coast of Africa. What is it? Mauritius? No. Malta? No. I hope I'm right on this. I could be wrong. It might be part of Africa after all. I don't know. Mauritius? No. Venezuela, Valen Martinez, you got it. Venezuela has McDonald's. Can you believe it? Venezuela, it's $14.60 American, or I don't know, 6 billion boviars. I don't know how many billions of boviars you need to eat a meal at McDonald's in Venezuela. $14.60. I don't know if the Venezuelan McDonald's can keep supplies in stock. I don't know how they get them there. I don't know where they get them from. There's food shortages in Venezuela, but they say, oh my gosh, Venezuela, what do we got? Costa Rica, no. Madagascar, no. Malawi, no. I'm looking for a country in Europe that's an island. It's not Iceland. It's not the United Kingdom. There's another country on an island in the UK. Anyone? They're famous for potatoes. Madeira, no. This country off of Africa or Africa starts with an M, ends in QUE. Starts with an M, ends in QUE. What country am I talking about? Mozambique. There it is. Cool Jazz got Mozambique. Now, Mozambique is $10.92 for a McDonald's meal. Is Mozambique an island or is it on the continent of Africa? Oh, tell me. Anybody know? Brittany Lockwood, Ireland. Paul Wilgus, Ireland. Kat Rose, Ireland. Yes, it's Ireland. Ireland is $10 for a meal in the country of Ireland. It took a long time to get good old Ireland to come in. We're done. We're done. We've got the list. One last time, let me tell you the prices of McDonald's meals. I got a couple more quizzes for you guys yet. This one is starting off with Angola at $19.07. Chad, $18. Norway, $15.60. Why is Norway $15.60? Probably because of the taxation. And if you go to McDonald's and buy a meal in Norway, you're helping Norway fund national health care for everybody, university for everybody, top-notch infrastructure for everybody, 6 weeks paid government vacation, everybody mandated, including McDonald's workers. You probably have eye care, dental care, hearing care, all included, free of charge. You're talking about a country that has high taxation, but everybody gets covered across the board for everything that Americans have to pay dearly for. Canadians have to pay for some of this dearly. Isn't that something? $15.60. Would you pay that much for a McDonald's meal and yet get, for that, you would get for yourself or your children, everyone you know, you would get free health care, national, no deductions, no pre-existing conditions. You would get a pension that would pay you to live on. You would get 6 weeks holiday mandated by your employer every year. You would get free university, secondary education, everybody. Would you pay that to get this? That's my question for you guys. Okay, the next one is Venezuela, $14.60. Switzerland, $13.50. Democratic Republic of the Congo, $12.79 for a McDonald's meal. Israel, $11.89. Denmark, $11.47. Iceland, $11.02. Mozambique, $10.92. Luxembourg, $10.92. Sudan, $10.24. France, $10.24. Belgium, $10.24. Malta, $10.07. Ireland, $10. Nigeria, $10. Zambia, $10. Papua New Guinea, $9.94. Wow. How about that for cost of a McDonald's meal? Valens, I think most of the ingredients and the fries are made in the country due to the dollar going up every day. Brittany Lockwood, Mozambique is on the African continent. Thank you. I was right calling it an African country. Cool Jazz. It is an island connected by a bridge to the mainland. Cat Rose. No, I won't pay it. Tracy Dunlap. Maybe if the USA was $20 a McDonald's meal, there wouldn't be so many of us that are a biscuit short. How about that? There might not be so many hungry people in the USA. Robert Brandt. Must be tourists buying the McD's. Tracy Dunlap laughing out loud. MG Toe. I've been to Norway. I don't care for Norway. Robert Brandt and Tracy Dunlap. After the cruise, I'm a few biscuits over. Because the biscuits on the Viking River cruise are awful tasty. They're pretty damn good. Oh, yeah. All right. I got two more quizzes for you guys. And I got a good one here. I got one here right now. It's for my friends in California. But you guys out there in the world, I want you to take your best shot at this quiz. This is a trick question quiz. Well, it kind of isn't. But here we go. I'm kind of curious. Here we go. Are you ready for this one, guys? I've been waiting to give you this one. Tell me the names of all the high schools in Bakersfield. What are the names of all the high schools in Bakersfield, California? Good luck with that one, you guys. I've been waiting to spring this one on you guys. Cool Jazz, Bakersfield High. That's one. Yes, sir. You got one correct. I'm giving you that one. That is true, but there are more. a bunch more. The high schools in Bakersfield. Does anybody know any of the high school names in Bakersfield? I'm waiting here. I'm watching Tracy Dunlop. She's saying Riverside High in Bakersfield. No, there isn't a Riverside High. How about Bakersfield? Ed Tollison, we got it. Brittany, Bakersfield. Dixie's going, what? What are you talking about? How am I supposed to know the high schools in Bakersfield? You're supposed to know Bakersfield. It's a popular answer around here. And Jordan, Berkeley? Is there a Berkeley High School in Bakersfield? No, there isn't. Robert Brandt, the Vatican High School in Bakersfield. No. Bakersfield High, you got it, Cool Jazz. We already have that. Riverdale. Brittany is wondering about Riverdale? No Riverdale. Let's see, Tom Henry, no idea. Well, just give me popular high school names. And think about this one. I'll give you guys a big hint. Think directions. Think 4 directions and give me the names of the high schools in Bakersfield. 4 directions. Here we go. How do you know if you did not go to school in Bakersfield? Barbara's saying, this is not fair. Bruce, what are you doing to me? Debbie Manuel, Bakersfield Junior High. Well done, Debbie. That was the first one on the list. Desert Sands High. There's a good guess. Desert Sands High. No, Desert Sands High. Laughing out loud. Dixie's laughing, loving this. Jim Thomas, wow, in that fire. That's right. Raging the North Date. We had a fire tornado that clocked 143 miles an hour. Winds 2,700 degrees temperature. That's crazy over there. How about Death Valley High? Tom Henry, Death Valley High. No, can't do. Kern High, Kern High. Cool Jazz. How about Kern? No. Give me popular high school names. Podunk High. No. McDonald's High School? No. The Costco High School? No. Cristo Rey High School? Brittany Lockwood. What about South High School? Yes, there's a South High School in Bakersfield. Robert Brandt, North High School. Yes, there's a North High School in Bakersfield. Give me directions. Garden Spot High, my high school. Pacific Coast High. Barbara is wondering what Pacific Coast. It's not on the coast, so there's no Pacific Coast. North High, we have it. South Bakersfield High, we have it. Why are they doing Bakersfield high schools? Sylvia, she's going crazy. East High School. Yes, there's an East High School in Bakersfield. Debbie Manuel, Westville University. Brittany Lockwood, South Bakersfield. West High from Dixie. Dixie, you're getting into it now. You're getting into it. There is a West High School, Dixie. You got a correct answer. Well done. Cool Jazz, East Bakersfield High. Gregory Power, East Bakersfield High. Robert Brandt, East Bakersfield. Sylvia, Southeast High School. MG Toe, Car Thief High. Yeah, there's good old Car Thief High. Never forget it. I remember the reunion. Everybody showed up with fancy cars. Oh, loved it. This is not fair. I don't even know the name of the ones over there. Valen's going, laughing out loud. Cool Jazz, Kern Valley High. Northeast High School, Valley High. Valley High. Is there a Valley High in Bakersfield? No, there's no Valley High. North High. Compass High. What about a Compass High? Southeastern. Thomas Jefferson. That's a good guess. Thomas Jefferson. Stockdale High School. That's a good guess, too. I lived in Bakersfield. I don't even know the answer. Jim, come on. You lived there. Talk to me about any of the high schools. Come on, man. Debbie is going Lucas. Randy Lucas High School. How about that one? Oh my goodness. Tool Fog High. Tule Fog High from oh my gosh, Robert Brandt, we aren't Beverly Hills High School, I'll tell you that. Cheryl Nemo, George Washington High. How about that one? No, they don't have a single school named after a president. How unpatriotic is that? Unbelievable. Catholic High, Brittany's thinking. Sylvia, we have directional high schools in Greensboro too. Robert Brandt, too far from LA. Tracy Dunlop, Orange High. How about Orange High? Is there an Orange High School? No, I'm a frequent visitor to Bakersfield. I'll recuse myself. Dixie, you have too much fun with us. I love it. Cheryl Nemo, Central. What about Central High? Is there a Central? You know, it's right in the middle, right? You got the north, south, east. No Central. Frontier. Is there a Frontier High? Yes, there's a Frontier High School. Yes. Gold Rush High School. What a Gold Rush. No Gold Rush. Sorry. Central High. Nori Saint. Give me your money high. Foothill High. There's a Foothill High. Yes, there's a Foothill High School in Bakersfield. You guys are knocking off Bakersfield. Robert Brandt, Orange, we agreed to call that color polished turd. There's no polished turd high school. Sorry. Brittany, Liberty. What about a Liberty High School? There is a Liberty High School. Yes. Cool Jazz. Independence High. Yes, there's an Independence High School in Bakersfield. I think people are looking this up on Google. We've got Bakersfield East, Foothill, Frontier, Independence, Liberty, North, South, and West high schools. Miramonte High is another guess. Yes, that is correct. I think we're getting Googlers here. Grand Theft High School. Sylvia loves that one. Ronald Reagan High School. No Ronald Reagan High that I can see here. Jim Thomas, I know there was an elementary school named after the gal that died in the space shuttle, but I don't think they named that one for her for a high school. No, they probably didn't. I don't have it in here. Cool Jazz, Ridgeview High. Yes, there's a Ridgeview High. It's Cool Jazz. Got a couple to go. If you folks are Googling it, there's a couple to go. I used to stay in Bakersfield, Cool Jazz says. Oh my gosh. I only have 1, 2, 3. I only have 4 left. I can't believe how many high schools there are, but there are 300,000+ people there. So it makes sense. Debbie Manuel, Enterprise High? No Enterprise, no. Highland? Brittany Lockwood, Highland. Yes, there's a Highland High School. There certainly is. We're down to 3 to go, I think, now, and we're done this one. You lived in Bakersfield, Sylvia? Oh, my goodness. Robert Grant, Get High School. Get High High School. How about Get High High School? They were all called that, weren't they? Oh, my goodness. 3 to go. We've got Centennial High School. We don't have Jefferson High, by the way. Summit Continuation, I think. No, there's Stockdale. And there is Golden Valley. Those are your high schools in Bakersfield. Here they are. Bakersfield High, Centennial High, East High, Foothills High, Frontier High, Golden Valley High, Highfield High, Independence High, Liberty High School, Miramonte, North High School, Ridgeview, South, Stockdale, and West. Those are your Bakersfield high schools for you guys today. How about that? Oh my goodness. All right, I got a couple more for you. Today is trivia day. I'm going to get you guys good. I want you to tell me the top 25 economically most powerful cities in the world. Debbie Manuel, I'm waiting for your guess right now. Debbie, there's one for you. It's on a platter. Debbie, give me the city. You know it. I know you know it. Give it to me. One of the top 25 economically powerful cities in the world. Debbie Manuel, I'm calling you out right now. Give me the name of that city. Gregory, I'm not taking your answer. Debbie, where is it? I want it. Debbie, give it to me. Brittany, I'm not taking your answer. I want it. Debbie, where is it? Give it to me. I'm not taking it. Brent, Robert, I'm not taking it. Debbie Manuel said Tokyo. She's first. All right, Debbie, way to go. Tokyo, Debbie, #1 city in the world. $1.5 trillion. Everyone else got it wrong, but Debbie got it right. Well done, Debbie. Let's continue with all the other cities. I just lost 20 subscribers. They just unsubscribed from me right there. They're so mad at me for not saying Tokyo. Barb had New York. Barb, you were correct. It's the #2 most powerful city in the world economically. $1.2 trillion of economic activity in New York City at a minimum. Debbie Manuel, such random questions. Love it. Ed Tollison, New York. Brittany had a wrong answer. Robert Brandt had New York. Tom Henry. And I thought the town was just a little place on the desert. Bakersfield. I thought it was just like a nothing. It's one of the most populous cities in California. It's like a top 20 in California. Ed Tollison is wrong. Robert was wrong. MG Toe, no Buck Owens High. No Buck Owens High, sir. No. Dixie, Los Angeles. Yes, Los Angeles, #3 city in the world. 786 billion of economic activity. Sylvia had the question wrong. Debbie got it right. She got Tokyo. She was the only one to get it right. Brittany Lockwood, New Orleans. No, New Orleans is not on the list. I bet you about 100 years ago, New Orleans would have been one of the most powerful cities economically on the planet, but not now. Tracy Dunlop, Riyadh, Saudi Arabia, Riyadh. Not on the list. I'm looking for the top 25, and then I've got a bunch of American cities scattered behind that. But no, Riyadh is not on this top 25. Robert Brandt, Hong Kong. Hong Kong is, let me look here. Yep, #19 in the world, $350 billion of activity there. Hong Kong is on the list. Brittany Lockwood, Vatican, sorry. Dixie, Seattle. What about Seattle in the United States, Bruce? Seattle is #41 in the world. They're not in the top 25, but they're 41 in the world. 231 billion in economic activity, growing all the time. Yes. Valen Martinez, Sao Paulo, Brazil. Bruce? Sao Paulo, Brazil, number 11 in the world, 473 billion. Very powerful economic city. Robert Brandt is thinking about Beijing in China. Number 13 in the world, $427 billion of activity and climbing rapidly, I might add. Cool jazz. This must be the anniversary trivia show. Cheryl Nemo, London, the United Kingdom, London, number 5 city on the planet, $731 billion. And growing, not growing with Brexit, I don't know. But it's up there, number 5. Tracy Dunlop is guessing the city of Dubai. The city of Dubai in the United Arab Emirates. Does not show in the top 25 at this point in time. Give it a few more years, though, because Dubai is growing dramatically. Debbie Manuel, San Francisco. The city of San Francisco is not in the top 25. It's a number 27, $306 billion, just out of the top 25, but growing. Oscar Martinez, Compton, California. There's activity there, buddy. You have no idea about the activity. It may not all be above the table, but there's activity going on in Compton. Sorry, if it were only cash-only activity, maybe Compton would rank higher, but sorry. I don't want to pick on my good friends in Compton. I don't even know if I have friends in Compton. Do I have any friends in Compton? I might not anymore, but I hope I do. But they didn't make the top list. Sorry. Robert Brandt, Shanghai in China. Shanghai, number 10 city in the world. 516 billion in activity there. Londell had London as well. Tom Henry had Dubai. Pete in Ohio had London as well. Tom Henry went with Hong Kong. Robert Brandt is honoring the steamer with the Vatican. And I'm sure Vatican's got billions, but they're not on the list here. Cheryl Nemo, New York, is already on the list. Brittany Lockwood, Chicago. The city of Chicago is number 8 in the world. $524 billion, $500 billion in economic activity. Chicago is a big deal. I have friends in Chicago. I love Chicago. Tracy Dunlop, London, very good. MG Toe, what about Tel Aviv? Bruce? Tel Aviv in Israel does not rank in the top 25. Sorry. Sylvia's laughing out loud. Tom Henry, fix, okay? And Jordan, Creston, British Columbia, and just out of the top 1,000. Just so close. Just MG Toe, Bern, Switzerland, the capital of Switzerland. Nope, not on the list. Cheryl Nemo, Washington D.C. The Swamp. What about the Swamp? Is it in there? Yeah, number 14 in the world. 415 billion of economic activity in the Swamp. And a whole bunch of, you know what's going on over there, all kinds of fun stuff. Tracy Dunlop, New York City, we have a Dixie Mercer. Tracy Dunlop, Toronto, Ontario, Canada. What about Toronto, Ontario in Canada? Does it make the list at all? It does not make the top 25. I don't know where it ranks. Brittany Lockwood, Miami, beautiful city, number 39 in the world. $246 billion, not in the top 25, but number 39 in the world, Miami. MG Toe, Bakersfield. There's all kinds of stuff going on in Bakersfield that you have no idea. The high schools. You should see the high schools in Bakersfield. Tons. But no, sadly, not in the U.S. top ranking at all. Sylvia Swan, Saudi Arabia, that's a country. We've already tried Riyadh. It didn't play. Robert Brandt, L.A., we got it. Brittany Lockwood, Los Angeles, we got it. Nina Frank, Frankfurt, Germany. Frankfurt, Germany is a financial center. Is it in the top 25? Frankfurt, Germany. I'm looking. Excuse me. I don't have it separately listed, but I'm going to give you that one because there is a city, a region of Germany called the Ruhr Valley. The Ruhr Valley. I believe it encompasses Frankfurt. It encompasses Stuttgart, Dortmund, and other cities, Cologne. $465 billion, and I'm lumping them all together, and that's Frankfurt, and I'm going to go with that. Brittany Lockwood, Las Vegas, Nevada, with all the gambling, all that business, that expansion of that city. Does it rank in the top 50 at least? No, it does not rank yet in the U.S. as a top 50 city, but it's coming. Top 50 in the world, I should say. Not yet Las Vegas. Valen Martinez, Buenos Aires, probably the only one thinking about it. What about my town? What about my country? Buenos Aires, yes, sir, number 20 on the list. $348 billion of activity in Buenos Aires, one of the most powerful cities financially in the world. where you live, sir, your country. Yes. Cheryl Nemo, Chicago. We've got it already. We've done Chicago. It was number 8. Robert Brandt, Milan, Italy. Financial center of Italy. Does it rank in the top 25? No. Milan, Italy does not count and does not make the list. Houston, Texas. Brittany Lockwood. Houston, Texas. How does it rank? Number 16 in the world, $399 billion. Houston matters big time, more than you know. Yes. Cool Jazz. Is this the anniversary trivia show today? It's just a show. Robert Brandt, Kuala Lumpur. Kuala Lumpur in Malaysia. Not on the list, sorry to say, but it is a powerful city. Debbie Manuel, Seattle, we've done it. Houston, we've done it. MGTO, Dubai, we've tried it. Shanghai, Tom, we've tried it. Cayman Islands, no. Banking center, yes. For a protectorate in the UK, yes. But economic activity, not really. It's a center for funds there, but not economic activity. I'm not sure how they rank all this, but I think with factories and with businesses and insurance and banking and everything, all transportation all collided together, Caymans doesn't rank in this chart in that way. Brittany Lockwood, Shanghai, we've tried it. Londell Williams, Paris, France. Yes, sir. Paris, France. Number 6 in the world. $669 billion of activity. Paris is a powerful economic city in the world. Absolutely. Kind of a beautiful place, too, to visit, you know. MG Toll, laughing out loud. Brittany Lockwood, Hong Kong. We've done Hong Kong, I believe. Yes, number 19 it was. Robert Brandt, Zurich did not rate. Zurich did not rank in this thing. Bellevue, Washington, sort of a suburb of Seattle-ish, and so it was included in the Seattle numbers. Jim Thomas, damn, I still am listening to high school names. Refresh your computer. Robert Brandt, Geneva, nope, didn't make it either. Brittany Lockwood, Atlanta, Georgia. What about Atlanta? 34th in the world, 269 billion in activity, number 34 in the world. Bern, Switzerland did not make it. Brittany Lockwood, Philadelphia. The city of brotherly love, 22nd in the world, 324 billion. Very powerful city financially. Tom Henry, Sydney, Australia. Bruce, what about Sydney, Australia? Does it rank up there? No, it does not. It does not rank in the top 25. Debbie Manuel, refresh, trim, refresh. MG Toe, Brussels in Europe. Does Brussels count, Bruce, as one of the strongest cities financially in the world? No, it does not rank. Steamy Bean on the train in Ottawa. Fantastic steamer. Welcome, buddy. Tom Henry, Amsterdam is his guess. Tom Henry, Amsterdam. It is number 23 in the world. $322 billion of activity. That's why there's so many flights in and out of Amsterdam and rail connections. Absolutely. Cheryl Nemo was guessing Miami. We already did Miami. Steamy Bean, Bruce, La Frozen. I'm not frozen. I don't think so. I think I'm live. I'm well. It's your connection, my friend. It's not me. Keep trying. And Jordan, hey, at the Steamy Bean, looking forward to your new videos on Facebook. Robert Brandt, Mexico City. Robert Brandt is wondering about Mexico City, 15th most powerful city in the world economically. $411 billion of activity there. Jim Thomas, Sacramento? No. Johannesburg in South Africa. Does Johannesburg rank as a top 25 city? It does not rank in the top 25. No. San Francisco, Jim Thomas. We've already done San Francisco. It was number 27, just out of the top 25. Steamy Bean, hey, Ann, did not do any in Toronto. Robert Brandt, Moscow in Russia. Moscow, number 9 city in the world, $520 billion, powerful economic town. Sydney did not make it. Munich, Robert Brandt, Munich did not make it. D. Walker, Dixie, Barcelona. Barcelona in Spain, is it in the list? It is not on the list. Powerful place, though. Brittany had Paris. Ed Tolson, Atlanta, we've done it. Anchorage, no. Brittany Lockwood, Fairbanks, no. Tom Henry at Valence, no. I am with you. My February 29th 20 cruise will start from Buenos Aires. Which Holiday Inn would you suggest, or none at all, someplace else? Brittany Lockwood, Orlando in Florida. No, Orlando is not in the list and not in the top 50 in the world. Jim Thomas is guessing Geneva, Switzerland. No, not in there. Tracy Dolan, got to go. Have a great day tomorrow, Bruce. Celebrate 1-year anniversary at Costco. Paul Wilson, Shreveport, Louisiana. No can do, sir. Sylvia, Charlotte. No can do. Robert Brandt. Robert Brandt is guessing. Robert Brandt, Philadelphia ranks and Kuala Lumpur doesn't. Isn't that something? Isn't that something? Tom Henry, get me some of those diamonds from Amsterdam. Maybe Robert can help. And Jordan, see you, Tracy Dunlop. Have a awesome weekend. Brittany Lockwood, St. Louis. No. Tom Henry, bye, Tracy. Brittany Lockwood, Cairo in Egypt. Does Cairo rank as a top-notch, top 25 city for economics? No, it does not. Abu Dhabi does not rank either. I'm going to have to give you hints. I need cities in the Orient. I need another city in Texas. I need 4 cities in the Orient. I need a city in Texas. I need a city in Northeast United States. I need a city in China. And I need 3 more American cities after that: the Southwest, the Midwest, and the Deep Southwest. I've got clues all over for you guys. Dallas. Amy is wondering about Dallas. Number 17 in the world, $368 billion. Dallas, Fort Worth, very powerful. Robert Brandt, I think they mainly cut diamonds in Amsterdam. Robert Brandt, Bangkok. Is Bangkok on the list for powerful city in the world? Does not show in this list at all. Boston, Brittany Lockwood. Yes, Boston is number 24, $320 billion. Very powerful town. Cool Jazz, Dallas, we have it. Barb, Dallas, we have it. Ed Tolson, I don't know what that city is. Sylvia Swan, San Antonio, Texas. No. Boston, we have. Ed El Paso. We don't have that one. It doesn't work. Brittany, Albuquerque. No. Tom Henry, don't say that work. Don't say that work, Robert. Austin, no. Singapore. I think we've looked for Singapore. Double, triple checking here. Is number 21. Singapore is the 21st most powerful city in the world. Economically speaking, $327 billion. Thank you. Tucson, no. San Antonio, no. Taipei, Taiwan. Taipei in Taiwan. I don't show it in the top 25. I'm shocked at that. Denver. Denver does not show as a U.S. top, as a world top 50. No. I still, however, need more. I need a country in I see the city in Asia. I need another city in Asia. The 2 cities that I'm looking for, actually 3 cities in Asia, are in some of the most populated countries in the world. One is China, one is Japan, and the other one I can't give you because it'll give it away. Let's take a look here. Taipei, Denver, Seoul. Thank you. Seoul, South Korea is the one that was going to give it away. 4th most powerful economic city on the planet. $773 billion, kind of equal to London, England, and equal to Los Angeles. That's how powerful Seoul, South Korea is economically. Very powerful. Manila, no. Osaka is another guess. No, another city in Japan, not Osaka. Give me another city in Japan, not Tokyo. Tokyo was number 1, and Debbie had that all to herself. I need another city in Japan that will make it. Now I'm looking for, beyond these cities, American cities. I'm looking for a city in the Southwest, another in the Deep Southwest, and I'm looking for an American city in the Midwest. Those are the most powerful cities in the world. And we've got Sapporo coming in, not Sapporo. Starts with the letter N. Letter N out of Japan, ends in YA. See if that helps anybody. I need another. Sorry, someone did guess Osaka. I'm giving you that. Thank you, Robert Brandt. 654 billion. If I missed it earlier, I apologize. But it is number 7 in the world, Osaka. But there's a city in Japan. N starts with the letter N. It's not Nagasaki. It ends in a YA. It starts with an N, but it's not Nagasaki. It is the 18th most powerful city in the world financially. Powerful city. Phoenix. Thank you, Sylvia. Phoenix, Arizona is 48th most powerful in the world. $194 billion. I'm looking for a city on the coast in California, the deep south end of California on the coast. I'm looking for a city in the Midwest with a large airport. And here it is. Minneapolis just came in. Thank you, Pete in Ohio. Thank you, Pete. $192 billion from Minneapolis. Nagoya, Robert Brandt, you got it. Nagoya, Japan, 18th most powerful city in the world. $367 billion. I think we have one city left. Robert just nailed it. San Diego, California, 50th most powerful economic city on the planet. $188 billion. That did this list except for one city in China, which you guys won't get because we don't ever hear about it. It's called Zhangzhou, Guangzhou, Zhangzhou in China. $320 billion, 25th most powerful city, economically speaking, and climbing rapidly. I would say in a few years, it'll be a top 10 city. That's how big this place is becoming. Unbelievable. Here are the cities, the top economic cities in the world. Tokyo. Thank you, Debbie Manuel. New York City, Los Angeles, Seoul, London, Paris, Osaka, Chicago, Moscow, Shanghai, Sao Paulo, the Ruhr Valley of Germany. That would include Frankfurt and Cologne and others. Essen, Beijing, Washington, Mexico City, Houston, Dallas, Nagoya, Hong Kong, Buenos Aires, Singapore, Philadelphia, Amsterdam, Boston, and Zhengzhou. After the top 25, San Francisco came 27th, Atlanta 34th, Miami 39th, Seattle 41st, Phoenix 48th, Miami 49th, and San Diego 50th most powerful economic city on the planet. One to go. One to go, baby. Here we go. And then I get a day off. Here we go. I was up early this morning working on these. You guys tell me this one. This is my little Hollywood one for today. I love this quiz. I think this is pretty cool. I want you to tell me the top box office stars, the box office draws by year. You don't have to tell me the year. Just give me names. The top box office stars from Hollywood from 1932 until 2013, only up until 5 years ago. The last 5 years, I don't want to know. So from starting in 32 all the way up to 2013, tell me the biggest box office movie stars, and I'll tell you how many they got right. Some of these stars were stars for multiple years in a row. Others were number one for a while, then they dropped out, then they became number one again. I will tell you how you do on this quiz. Tell me the big Hollywood stars and see what we have here. Cary Grant, Barb, you know what? I can't believe it, but Cary Grant was never a number one Hollywood box office star. According to this survey, never was Cary Grant number one. I had to think he was a top five for years, but not number one. D. Walker, I'm Hanks. D. Walker, I'm going to give you this one. I know who you're talking about. You're talking about who Cheryl Nemo is talking about, Tom Hanks. You're talking about Tom Hanks. We all love Tom Hanks. Who doesn't love Tom Hanks? We love Tom Hanks. Tom Hanks was the number one Hollywood star from 1994 to 1996. Then he was the number one star in 1998. Then he was the number one star in 2002. Tom Hanks was also number one movie star in 2004. I mean, we just love Tom Hanks. We just do. Not always, but we love Tom Hanks a lot. How about that? Robert Brandt was thinking Bogart. You know, I agree. I think Humphrey Bogart was a number one guy, a number two guy, something like that. But in this survey, he doesn't show either. And I think that's just darn wrong. But what can I say? Cool Jazz, Tom Cruise. That's another guy we like. We love Tom Cruise. Tom Cruise was the number one Hollywood actor in 1986. 1988, he was number one again. 1992 is number one again. 2000 and 2001, for 2 years in a row, he was number one again. 2005, number one again. I mean, Tom Cruise and Tom Hanks. Something about the name Tom. We love those Toms. Yep, number one for quite some time. Bruce Willis. Debbie Manuel is thinking about Bruce Willis, those Die Hard movies. Bruce Willis was never ranked a number one guy for an entire year. Just didn't happen for him. Must have been Tom Hanks or Tom Cruise. Debbie Manuel, Clint Eastwood. Yeah, Clint Eastwood. We like Clint Eastwood too. Clint Eastwood was the number one actor for 1972 and 1973. Then he was the number one actor for 1983 and 1984. Clint Eastwood was also number one actor in 1993. 9 years after dropping out, he became number one again. Clint Eastwood, we love Clint Eastwood. Robert Brandt, Burt Reynolds. Yeah, Burt Reynolds, you betcha. Burt Reynolds was the number one box office star for 5 years in a row, 78, 79, 80, 81, and 82. It was all Burt Reynolds all the time. You betcha. We love Burt Reynolds. Meryl Streep, Cheryl Nemo. What about Meryl Streep? Was she ever a number one actress that dominated Hollywood for an entire year? No, never did dominate number one. Obviously a top 5 or a top 10 for a decade or two, easily, but not number one all by herself. Ed Tollefson, Charlie Chaplin. Charlie Chaplin was a number one movie star. However, this quiz starts in 32, and Charlie Chaplin was number one in the teens and the 20s. But by the time 1932 rolled around, the talkies were going, and Charlie Chaplin was not a number one. Walt Disney, no, Walt Disney's not an actor. Walt Disney is the studio, and we can't accept that. John Travolta. Sylvia is looking at John Travolta. You know, John Travolta in the 70s when Saturday Night Live or Saturday Night Fever came out, you would have thought John Travolta was the guy, but he never did dominate the number one ranking. Never did. Let's see here. Humphrey Bogart, again, didn't do it. Arnold Schwarzenegger. Robert Brandt had Arnold Schwarzenegger once Arnold Schwarzenegger ruled the roost in Hollywood. 1990, he probably came out with the Back to the Future, not Back to the Future, but the what's the name of the Arnold Schwarzenegger movie that with the cyborg? I'll Be Back. You know, that movie. What was that movie called? I'll Be Back. Schwarzenegger. Jennifer's not paying attention to me. I'm all by myself. Arnold Schwarzenegger also did those other movies, back Terminator, and then he did those other back-to-back action movies for 1 year. Thanks, Jen. Jen's here. She's alive. Not by much, though. Let me tell you that right now. All right. Cary Grant. Nope. Leonardo DiCaprio. That you think Leonardo would have been number one. He was not a number one guy. Unbelievable. D. Walker. John Wayne. Yeah, we love John Wayne. Oh, we loves John Wayne. 1950 and 51, John Wayne was number one. 1954, John Wayne was number one. And in 1971, John Wayne was number one. I believe he died the next year, but he was number one several times in a row. D. Walker, thanks, typo. Liz Taylor is Elizabeth Taylor from Dixie. Elizabeth Taylor was number one time. Elizabeth Taylor was the number one actress in 1961. She was number one in the Hollywood, the number one box office draw. Liz Taylor. Denzel Washington. Barb is saying Denzel. 2012, Denzel was number one 1 year. You betcha. Way to go, Denzel. Jimmy Stewart. Debbie Manuel. James Stewart. Yes, James Stewart in 1955 was the number one actor in the world. One time, James Stewart ruled the roost. Let's see here. Warren Beatty from Sylvia. No, Warren Beatty never did run number one on box office. Ed Dolson, Eddie Murphy. Yeah, Eddie Murphy ran the roost for a year. 1987 had to be Beverly Hills Cop. Eddie Murphy was number one. Jim Carrey. Brittany Lockwood is thinking about Jim Carrey. Yeah, Jim Carrey was number one in 2003. Jim Carrey ran it one time, 2003. Cary Grant, no. Mel Gibson never did. And Amy, Brad Pitt, yeah, Brad Pitt, 2011, one time Brad Pitt ran it and had Meryl Streep as well. No go. Tommy Lee Jones, no, Amy. Angelina Jolie, nope. Henry Thomas, anyone know about that movie he was in? Robert Brandt, Robert De Niro never was number one at the box office. He was a top five, but never a number one. Debbie Reynolds. Sylvia Swan is wondering about Debbie Reynolds. Debbie Reynolds never ran number one. She did not have the number one spot. The Wonderful Life actor, James Stewart. Mickey Mouse, sorry, no. Al Pacino, no. Sally Fields, no. Good guesses. Jim Parsons, no. Johnny Depp, yeah, Robert Brandt, you got it. Johnny Depp was number one in 2010. Johnny Depp was number one in 2006, 2007. Johnny Depp was number one for 3 odd years there. Sylvia Swan, Jimmy Stewart, we have him. Morgan Freeman, Robert Brandt, one of my former Freeman, no. Shirley Temple, yes. MG Toe. Shirley Temple was 1935, 1936, 1937, 1938. Yeah, Shirley Temple was 4 solid years. Shirley Temple ruled the roost. Judy Garland, MG Toe is wondering about Judy Garland. Nope, Judy Garland, never number one. Dustin Hoffman, Robert Brandt, wondering about Dustin Hoffman. Tootsie and other roles. The Graduate, nope. Dustin Hoffman was never the number one by himself actor. Carol Lombard. No, not also. Dixie, Jack Nicholson. Yes, Jack Nicholson. Jack Nicholson ruled the roost in 1989. One time, Jack, the truth. You can't handle the truth. That's right. Jack Nicholson. Cool Jazz. Thanks, Sylvia. Couldn't think of that last name. And Jordan, Bruce Farmer, Traveling with Bruce. #1 Hollywood. No, sorry. No, go there. Robert Brandt. Anthony Hopkins? No, I don't think so. I'm just triple checking here. I don't think so. No, Anthony Hopkins never ruled the roost there. Dixie, Morgan Freeman. No. Cool Jazz. Terminator. Thank you. MG Toe. Han Solo. Dixie, well, who played Han Solo? Dixie Walker, Bruce Willis. No. Robert Brandt. Harrison Ford has to be on the list. Harrison Ford has to be on the list. Harrison Ford, 1997, one time. Harrison Ford, once and only once, was the #1 actor in the world. Can you believe that? Yeah. Debbie Emanuel, Sylvester Stallone. Yeah. Sylvester Stallone, 1977, 1985. Sylvester had it twice. Carol Burnett, no, that's a television actress. Don Knotts, TV actor. Brittany Lockwood, Kate Winslet, no. Robert Brandt, Richard Burton, no. Good guess, though. Sylvia Swan, Julia Roberts. What about Julia Roberts? Yes, 1999. She was #1 box office, Julia Roberts. Let's see who's next. Brittany Lockwood, Drew Carey, no. Liz Taylor, we did. Did we say Tom Cruise? We did. Sissy Spacek, no. Joan Collins, no. Paul Newman, yeah. Paul Newman dominated Hollywood in 1969 and 1970. Paul Newman had 2 years, and then he made Newman's Own salad dressing and other items. Clint Eastwood, we've done. Marilyn Monroe, no, didn't do it. Philly's Own Will Smith. Will Smith, no, 2008, ruled once. Will Smith, yes, sir. Let's see, is this Alfred Woodward? Don't know who that is. Debbie Emanuel, Natalie Wood. No, Natalie Wood did not. James Dean, no. Pacino, Al Pacino, no. Audrey Hepburn, no. Audrey Hepburn does not show as a #1 actress, even in the 40s. Brad Pitt, we have. Meryl Streep, no. Coming to America for Eddie. That probably did it. Robert Downey Jr., not #1. Marilyn Monroe, not #1. Julie Andrews, yes. Julie Andrews, 2 years in a row. Julie Andrews was #1 in 66, 67. Julie Andrews was 66, 67. India Lovely. No, sorry. Tom Robbins, no. Glenn Ford, #1 in 1958, 1 year. Very well done. Rock Hudson, yes, Rock Hudson. 1957, 1959, Rock Hudson. Henry Fonda. What about Henry Fonda? Was Henry Fonda ever a #1 actor? Henry Fonda is not on the list for #1. No. Will Smith, we have. Julia Roberts, we have. Chevy Chase, no can do. Peter Lorre, no. Edward Norton, no. Julie Andrews, we got. Goldie Hawn, no. Burt Reynolds, we've done it. Denzel Washington, we done it. Robert De Niro, no. Mel Gibson, no. Dan Aykroyd, no. Sir Patrick Stewart, no. Michael J. Fox, no. Tom Hanks, we did. Charlton Heston. Charlton Heston, was he a #1 actor for 1 year or so? No. Charlton Heston did not. Michael Douglas, no. Sir Michael Caine, no. Henry Thomas was a little boy in E.T. Henry Thomas was not. Kurt Russell, no. Dean Martin, yes. Dean Martin and Jerry Lewis, they ruled 1 year, 1952, the #1 box office sensation. They dominated Hollywood for about 5 years, and 1 year they were #1. Paul Wilgus, Robert Redford, that guy with the hair. Yeah, Robert Redford, #1, 74, 75, and 76. The Sting, yes, and other movies. Jason Statham, no. Alfred E. Newman, no. Marlon Brando, no. Marlon Brando did not lead Hollywood all by himself any one time. Burt Reynolds, we have it. Daniel Day-Lewis, top-notch actor, but not #1 in Hollywood by himself. Chuck Norris, no. Doris Day, yes. Doris Day and Rock Hudson ruled the roost. She was in 1960. She was then in 62, 63, and 64. She and Rock Hudson ran Hollywood for quite some time. Halle Berry? No. Doris Day? Yes. Kirk Douglas? Kirk Douglas? No. John Travolta? No. Gregory Peck? Great actor, but not number one. Frank Sinatra? No. Martin Sheen? No. Jodie Foster? No. Bing Crosby? Yes. Bing Crosby, number one in Hollywood. 1944, 1945, 1946, 1947, and 1948. Bing Crosby ruled Hollywood for 6 solid years, or 5 solid years, quite well. Barbara Streisand, very good guess, but did not rule Hollywood as the number one box office. I'm looking for a couple more here. We're getting awful close, though. I'm looking for the gal that starred in the movie called Gravity. Do you remember her name? I'm looking for the, let's see here, the actor that starred in Field of Dreams. I'm looking for an actor that starred in Guess Who's Coming to Dinner, along with, I'm just going to leave it at that. Let's see if you guys get it. I'm looking for a James Bond actor. A James Bond actor. Here we go. We've got Poitier. We've got Sidney Poitier coming in right here. Thank you. Robert Brandt. Yes, Sidney Poitier, number one actor in 1968. We have Daniel Craig. No. We have Cher. No. Mary Tyler Moore. No. Burt Lancaster. No. Sandra Bullock. Yes, Sandra Bullock starring Gravity. 2009. She was number one in Hollywood. Kevin Costner, Field of Dreams, and other movies. Correct. Yes. Bull Durham and others. Sandra Bullock. Spencer Tracy. No. Sidney Poitier was the actor I was looking for. Sandra Bullock. Thank you. Sally Field. No. Sean Connery. Yes. Sean Connery was number one in Hollywood in 1965. I want the number one actor in Hollywood that was about 4.5 feet tall. He was a short guy, number one in Hollywood for 3 years in a row. We have Julia, Kevin Costner, Roger Moore. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm looking for a cowboy, an actor that played a cowboy, and he was number one for 1 year. I'm looking for an actor that died on a Hollywood set making a movie. He died making a movie in Hollywood. He was the number one actor in 1956. He passed away in the 80s. Number one actor in 1956. I'm looking for an actor, number one actor, who co-starred with a bunch of movies with Bing Crosby. Who was Bing Crosby's co-star for a long time? He was number one in Hollywood for 1 year. We have Katharine Hepburn, Dudley Moore. We have Dustin Hoffman. We have Mickey Rooney. And Mickey Rooney is the guy I'm looking for. Mickey Rooney, the short guy, 1939, 40, and 41. Number one in Hollywood, Mickey Rooney. I'm looking for a cowboy. He had his own radio show. He wrote his own syndicated columns. He was an author more than an actor. But in 1934, he was number one in Hollywood and heavily quoted, heavily followed. Bob Hope came in here. Yes, Bob Hope is the actor in 1949. He was number one in Hollywood right after Bing Crosby gave up the number one spot. Toto, that's Sandra Bullock, Kevin Costner, Red Skelton, Gene Autry. He's kind of like a Gene Autry, but he's not Gene Autry. Cowboy, 1934. He was on radio a lot as well. I'm looking for a female actress in 1943 during the war years. She was a top-notch actress. She was a pinup girl in the 1940s. Anybody know who she is? And who am I looking for after that? Not many folks more. You guys have got the rest. You've got them all. This is fabulous. You guys have done so well. I'm looking for the early ones now. You got everybody from 1950, 54 forward, or 57 forward. You got everybody. Red Skull, Gene Autry, Tex Ritter, Audie Murphy, Will Rogers. There he is, Will Rogers. That's the one I'm looking for. 1934, Will Rogers ruled the roost. I'm looking for one more cowboy. His first name is Gary. What's his last name? And I'm looking for an actor. His first name is William. What's his last name? We have Joan Crawford coming in, John Wayne. Now I have a gal here for 1932-33. I don't know if any will know her. Her first name is Marie. What's her last name? I doubt anyone will get this one. Cool Jazz, Cooper. Yep, Gary Cooper is the cowboy, 1953. Now, William what? William who was the actor in 1956. Started an executive suite in 1955. He's been in a ton of movies. He was also, I believe, in a few of the Hitchcock movies. Let's see here. Gary Chapman, Gary Cooper, Antoinette. I'm waiting for Bill Macy. No, I'm waiting for William whom. William who? And Marie somebody. William Shatner? No, not William Shatner. The gal from 1932-33 is named Marie Dressler. I don't even know who she is. The actor William Shatner. No, in 1956, William Holden. William Holden, a tremendous actor. He died on the set making a movie in the 80s. It was a helicopter accident, and he passed away with a number of, I think, with several actors who were killed on a Hollywood set, including William Holden. Very tragic. Here are the top-notch box office stars to finish off today's trivia quiz. Marie Dressler, 32-33. Will Rogers in 34. Shirley Temple from 35 to 38. Mickey Rooney from 39 to 41. Abbott and Costello, by the way, is another one. I didn't get you this one. Abbott Costello, 1942. Betty Grable in 1943, folks. Betty Grable. Bing Crosby, 44 to 48. Bob Hope, 1949. John Wayne, 50-51. Martin and Lewis. Dean Martin, Jerry Lewis, 1952. Gary Cooper in 53, John Wayne 54, James Stewart, Jimmy Stewart 55, William Holden 56, Rock Hudson 57, Glenn Ford 58, Rock Hudson 59, Doris Day 1960, Elizabeth Taylor 61, Doris Day 62, 63, 64, Sean Connery in 65, Julie Andrews 66 and 67, Sidney Poitier in 1968, Paul Newman 69 and 70, John Wayne in 71, Clint Eastwood 72, 73, Robert Redford 74, 75, and 76. Sylvester Stallone in 77. We have Burt Reynolds, 78, 79, 80, 81, and 82. Clint Eastwood, 83 and 84. Sylvester Stallone in 85. Tom Cruise, 86. Eddie Murphy, 87. Tom Cruise, 88. 89 is Jack Nicklaus, 1990. Arnold Schwarzenegger, 91. Kevin Costner, 92. Tom Cruise, 93. Clint Eastwood, 94, 95, 96. Tom Hanks, 1997, Harrison Ford. 98, Tom Hanks. 99, Julia Roberts. 2000 and 2001, Tom Hanks. 2002, Tom Hanks. Sorry, 2000 was Tom Cruise. 2002 was Tom Hanks. Sorry, they're going back and forth. Jim Carrey in 2003, Tom Hanks in 2004, Tom Cruise in 2005, Johnny Depp in 06 and 07, Will Smith in 08, Sandra Bullock in 09, Johnny Depp in 2010, Brad Pitt 2011, Denzel Washington 2012, and Jennifer Lawrence in 2013. Nobody got Jennifer Lawrence either. I hadn't noticed she hadn't been done. There you go. You're all done. I'm all done. I don't know if you're tired, but I'm pooped. That was a long one. A lot of trivia today. On this, the 365th day for Traveling with Bruce. We started August the 12th. Tomorrow is my official first-year anniversary. How about that? Tom Henry, I'm curious why you said no to Henry Thomas in E.T. I checked, and he is showing on the search I got. I've got obviously a different quiz here. Tom, it's just different quizzes, different numbers, different figures. It could well be that the movie he was in was the #1 box office movie of the year, and that the quiz gave him the #1 ranking. I don't know, but he had co-stars, so I can't say. Jim Thomas, Gary Cooper, Sylvie Swan, Tom Henry, you cheated. You're looking it up. MG Toe, William Holden died by falling down in his apartment of a head laceration, dead drunk. The set BS was just that. BS. MG Toe does not agree with that assessment. Well, okay. Robert Brandt, it's all in how they qualify the top. Tom Henry, not really. I checked after Bruce said no. I thought my alter ego was correct. Let's see here. Everyone's laughing out loud. Bet it was real booze, Robert Brandt saying. Dixie, fun job, good stuff. Tom Henry, none of MG's watered down stuff. Tom Henry, wow, it's 4:32 already. Yes, it is, folks. I've been on the air 2.5 hours. Oh my goodness. I think I'm going to pack it in, okay? Debbie Manuel, a great show. Bruce, please travel safe tomorrow to Costco. Happy anniversary. Please travel safe. See you on Monday. Toodles. Tom Henry, maybe I misunderstood you. I thought you meant he was not the little kid in E.T. Nothing to do with the quiz. No big deal, Tom. I don't care. It's okay. It's all good, everybody. Thank you for joining me today. I hope I got some thumbs up out of all this work I did today. 28 thumbs ups. Thank you so much, everybody. Thank you for joining me today. I hope you had a good time. I had a blast. I'm looking forward to getting a nap now. Well, Lewis, congrats on 1 year, Bruce. Have a great weekend, everybody. Robert Brandt, thumbs ups everywhere. Have a great weekend, everybody. Thank you for your support. All your best wishes. I love it. We're on Monday at 5 o'clock Eastern time. Unless something crazy happens in the meantime, I wish you all the best this weekend. Cool Jazz, 1862, talking to Tom Henry and Jordan. Awesome show, Bruce. Great trivia as always. Congrats, your first anniversary on Traveling with Bruce. Great travels to Costco with Jen. Sylvia, happy anniversary. Have fun at Costco. SY. Again, thank you all, everybody. We will do that tomorrow. We'll go to Costco and pick up some provisions and bring them back. And I wish all of you a happy, easy going. There are people giving me comments on my river cruising video. People have watched the video and have left comments. I thank you very much. By all means, check out the first video I ever did called Crossing the River on a River Ferry Without an Engine. Check it out and leave me a comment and give it a thumbs like if you dare, and help promote that little video that I did way back August the 12th, 2017. Check it out, and I appreciate that. Thank you very much. I had a good time. Sylvia saying, have fun. Desi Wagner. All right. Dixie, give me thumbs ups. Tom Henry, the bottle is getting low. Robert Brandt, I did. Tom Henry, bye, everybody. Thanks, you guys. Have a great night tonight. See you Monday at 5 o'clock. Thanks again, and take care, everybody. Take it easy. Bye for now.